have to do in order to come out with a victory tonight?
Well, I'm telling you, offensively, our offense, the key to what we have to do basically is we have to start fast. Now, we generally have started fast. If you look at just our score-by-score from last year, the first 2 quarters of the game, we have doubled our opponent in scores. So we typically do that, but I think it's real important in a game like this, especially with a team that can control the football and has very few penalties and very few turnovers. I mean, Owasso had only 2 interceptions last year, no fumbles. So they take good care of the football. So we have to basically start fast. Now, what's important for us also is to have that time of possession. We need to control the ball offensively in order for them to keep their offense off the field. So that's going to be another important factor. But I think one of the biggest factors that we have to do, and that's both sides of the ball, and that is to reduce the number of penalties that we have. We typically have doubled our opponents in penalties. We averaged last year 84 yards per game, where our opponents averaged like 40. So that's a big difference, and
Absolutely.
we need to make sure we cut down on our penalties. Now, as far as defensive keys to the game, talking with Coach Klink and everything, his basically stop the run. Well, that's what everybody wants to do.
Right.
Everybody wants to stop the run, and that's real important. But again, penalties, we have to control the number of penalties, but I think the biggest key in this factor, we will stop the run. The biggest key is to control their receivers. They have some great receivers. Desmond Sampson and Jalen and Chance Johnson, they had a lot of catches last year and a lot of yardage. But the difference now is we got a young quarterback now for Owasso. This Troy Hudson, I'm not sure, he's very inexperienced. I think he's a junior. It's going to be really difficult for him. But if we can control those receivers, keep them underneath, reduce our penalties, stop the run, we'll really have a lot of success tonight.
I could not agree with you more, Coach. And, folks, we're so excited about the different ways that you can keep up with your Broken Arrow Tigers this season. Of course, we're on 97.1 The Animal. Kenneth Rumsey back producing, and we are also now live streaming on arrowvision.tv. Andrew Zapsky and the crew back for another year as we tour the finer restaurant establishments in Oklahoma and Texas. That's right, we're excited about Norman. We've got Del Rancho circled for the Norman trip, and very excited. So you can also follow us online, and if you live in the Broken Arrow greater community, you can also watch the game live streamed on our own cable channel, Cox Cable Channel 20. So there's lots of ways that you can see us, hear us, and follow your Broken Arrow Tigers throughout the season and well into the playoffs. And we're going to take a final break. When we come back, we will get the starting lineups and hopefully get this thing underway. We're about 10 minutes away from the kickoff. You're listening to Broken Arrow Tiger Football on 97.1 The Animal.
Discover all new sides to myself, like it knows I'm into sci-fi and personally recommends new things I didn't know existed, like intergalactic biohumanoid sci-fi, lovable ogre sci-fi, and whatever this is. I just look for the diamonds, and suddenly I'm into whole new worlds of entertainment. That's why Contour is TV just for me.
For the many sides of you, there's Contour.
I used to struggle in school, but Huntington helped me with phonics, reading, study skills, writing, algebra,
chemistry, calculus,
SATs,
ACTs.
Huntington helped me with all my subjects.
No matter what grade your child is in, no matter what kind of grades they get, Huntington can help. For over 35 years, our individualized approach to tutoring has helped thousands improve at every level, from basic subjects to college test prep. Let Huntington help your child. Huntington, your tutoring solution.
My Contour helps me discover all new sides to myself, like it knows I'm into sci-fi and personally recommends new things I didn't know existed, like intergalactic biohumanoid sci-fi, lovable ogre sci-fi, and whatever this is. I just look for the diamonds, and suddenly I'm into whole new worlds of entertainment. That's why Contour is TV just for me.
For the many sides of you, there's Contour.
I used to struggle in school, but Huntington helped me with phonics, reading, study skills, writing, algebra.
Chemistry. Calculus.
SATs.
ACTs.
Huntington helped me with all my subjects.
No matter what grade your child is in, no matter what kind of grades they get, Huntington can help. For over 35 years, our individualized approach to tutoring has helped thousands improve at every level, from basic subjects to college test prep. Let Huntington help your child. Huntington, your tutoring solution.
For tiny miracles and superheroes, for beautiful warriors, neighborhood quarterbacks, and family treasures. You're why we exist. For 85 years and counting, St. John has been by your side through every checkup, challenge, and triumph. We're your partner in health. We are St. John.
At TTCU, before they make any decision, they ask one simple question. What's best for our members? Take checking accounts. They know it takes effort to move your account, so they make sure it's worth it by giving you and your school $50 when you get a School Pride Visa check card. It's easy to manage your accounts. Here, there, anywhere, and TTCU rewards loyalty. With direct deposit based on your balances, you could earn extra dividends. Rewards? Check at TTCU.
At St. John, you're not the patient in 201. You're a 7-month survivor. You're not the heart attack victim on the 4th floor. You're hero to Ava, Charlie, and Caleb. You're more than a diagnosis or database entry. You're the reason we exist. Our entire staff is committed to making you stronger. It's why Telsons, for 85 years and counting, choose the health family of St. John.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation.
Here in Owasso, the Pride of Broken Arrow played earlier, and now the Owasso band just finished the national anthem. The crowd is filling in. It's going to be a packed house tonight here to watch these two rivals go at it. The crosstown showdown. Broken Arrow looking to avenge last year's opening game loss, 14-7 at home against Owasso. And let's get right to the starting lineups for your Broken Arrow Tigers. We'll start along the offensive line. Big nasty left tackle number 79, Rowdy Frederick. He is rocking the mullet tonight, folks. He's 6'5", 333 pounds. He may be a little over that by tonight. You never know. At left guard, number 61, junior Zach Bonham. Bonham 5'8", 254 pounds. At center, senior, number 53, Andy Smith. Smith, 6 foot, 280 pounds. At right guard, number 57, Ethan Bullard. Bullard is senior, 5'10", 259 pounds. At right tackle, number 73, Micah Mabane, 6'2", 225, and he is a senior. At tight end, a sophomore, number 22, Devin Clayton will get the start. At H-back, number 2, Devin Cruz. We look for big things from Devin this season. He's a senior, 5'10", 173 pounds. And one wide out, we have number 14, Austin Vickers. Vickers a senior, 5'9", 160 pounds. The other wideout position, number 9, Brendan Franklin gets the start. He's a senior, 6'2", and 181 pounds. We'll also see a lot out of Sammy Akim tonight as well. At the running back position, everybody knows about him. He's a senior, number 7, Jamal Shaw, 6 foot, 191 pounds, coming off a 1,400-yard plus performance last year in his junior campaign. And the offense is led by junior number 3, Cade Yeager. Yeager, 6 foot, 187 pounds. Along the defensive front for your Tigers, it starts with number 91, defensive end Gage Kaiser. Kaiser had a huge season last year, Spav, and we look forward to big things. He had 17 sacks and 101 tackles in his junior campaign last year. At defensive tackle, number 99, Taylor Steins. Steins, a senior, 6 foot, 240. He had a great pressure up the middle last year with 4 sacks and 58 tackles last season. Look for big things from him. And then last year, Levi Vanavender, who starts at nose tackle, number 55, he was along the offensive line, and then they switched him to full-time defense this year, and we look for a great push up the middle from Vandeventer. The other defensive end is number 3, Skylar Haynes. He is definitely a player to watch. He's a junior, 5'9", 187 pounds, and very explosive off that end. Along now, when we talk linebackers, I tell you, we've got incredible linebackers. Jordan Davis is really going to lead the way. We've moved him to a position. He was injured for most of the year. In fact, all of last year. He's a senior, number 5, 5'9", 201 pounds. Then we have junior Carter Key starting at the Sam linebacking position, and he had a great year last year. 76 tackles, a sack, and an interception, and he has a nose for the football, Coach. And then everybody knows about Izzy, number 4, Israel Tristan, at the other linebacking position. 98 tackles, 6 sacks, always has a nose for the ball. He's a senior, 5'10", 204 pounds. At one cornerback position, number 30, Brandon Williams. Williams, a sophomore. I'm sorry, folks, I misread that. Here we go, number 32, Jay Ivey. He's at the cornerback position, senior, 6 foot. And we look forward to big things from him as well. At the other cornerback position, number 17, Brady Jones. Brady Jones, 44 tackles and a pick last year. And then at free safety, number 10, Caleb Elder. Elder, a senior, 5'10", 161 pounds, 19 tackles on the season last year. And then number 6, Devin Johnson. Johnson, such a versatile athlete. He's a senior, 5'10", 195 pounds. Last year on the season, 74 tackles, 5 sacks, 3 interceptions, a real nose for the football. And Coach, we talked to David Alexander, and they've made a position change for Devin to try to get him more involved in the entire field.
I think you had to because once we put Devin on the field, you moved him. That allowed us to put another athlete on the field. Devin is your quarterback of the secondary. He's very needed back there. He played our nickel type position last year, and we moved him back, to the secondary, which is really, really important for us to have that. And that really happens by having Jordan Davis back from his injury. Jordan is really, really a great player at that outside backer, has a lot of speed, so it's really going to help us do that, in that situation. So having him is just really, really exciting. I talked with Devin, and Devin said, I asked him, I said, how's the preparation been this week? He said, it's been very stressful. It was a stressful week. And I said, what do you mean? He basically said our coaches have put ourselves in such stressful situations and got us really prepared for this game. That's why I'm really excited.
Coin toss just taking place at the middle of the field with honorary captain for Owasso, Colonel Dan Rooney, with the Folds of Honor Foundation. Of course, this being Labor Day weekend, we want to thank all of the men and women who have served and are serving in our armed forces, and such a special event that they put on at the Patriot this money with PGA Tour professionals in town to raise money for that great organization. The Tigers won the kick. They deferred to the second half. So Owasso will be getting the ball. Owasso will be starting moving from the north to the south, left to right on your radio dial. And the Tiger defense will get to set the tone early right here for the start of this season.
Look for a lot of pressure, too. I mean, talking with Coach Klink, he said, you have a young quarterback in this Troy Hudson at Owasso, so look for a lot of pressure with him. We have a lot of speed. We have a lot of experience. So they're going to have to be able to handle that, and it's going to be really tough. I'm really excited right now defensively to see this Skylar Haynes.
Oh, absolutely.
He's a junior. He's our only junior, I believe, him next to Carter Key. He is going to be one to watch. He really excites me of how much speed he has and what he plays. And, people are going to wonder how they're going to handle Gage Kaiser at that one end that had 17 sacks, but I think they're going to have to worry about both, and it's going to be really a key factor.
All right, Coach, let's kick it off. Number 85 for the Tigers, Chandler Sade, back deep to kick and get this season started, and here we go. It's a good kick to the 5-yard line. Rams returning right up to the left side.
Very good.
Big hit right on the hash, just short of the 20-yard line. Great coverage by the special teams.
Oh, there's no doubt. Tim Holt does a great job with the special teams, and there was no way he was going to run anywhere in that situation.
Tiger defense takes the field, and they will mark the ball at the 20-yard line. The Owasso Rams will come out first. Their quarterback, Troy Hudson, we mentioned a junior, getting his first varsity action right here tonight. He'll set up in the shotgun. Stack receivers on the right, tight end on the left. The give is right up the middle. He breaks a tackle, gets about 6 yards along that left side, and brought down by a host of Tigers led by number 33, Carter Key.
Yeah, trying to insert some people. If you notice what they're trying to do is they're just overloading. This is what Owasso will do. They'll overload and try to insert more people than you have at the point of attack.
Snap back, give again, right up the middle, and great pressure right up number 55, Vandeventer, coming off that nose tackle position to make the tackle.
You know, they tried to change the tempo on us here. You know, they really are trying to up the tempo. See how fast they're playing right now? Here it is 3rd and 5. They're trying to really play fast.
Snap back, nobody to find, pressure, and he's sacked. Number 3 on the tackle.
Yeah, they tried to hurry up and throw the football. Didn't work. Little play action. And force him to run, man. I tell you, we got too much speed for that.
Yeah, great 3 and out by the Tigers. And they're going to get the ball in great field position to start.
Now, here's where we need to have ball control. We need to really focus on our ball control. We got Court Lewis back. Court Lewis is a young man that moved in from Owasso. So I'm excited to see what he does.
End over end kick. It's going to take an Owasso bounce and will roll down inside the 25-yard line, and it is down by an Owasso Ram at about the 24-yard line, where the Tigers will set up for their first drive of the season under new quarterback Cade Yeager. Coach, what do you look for the Tigers to do in this first series?
I think we're just going to run the football. I mean, we've got to set the tempo, and we're going to do that, especially when you have a young defense like they have. They have lost about 3 all-state receivers there on defense Owasso has, so we're going to set the tempo.
Tigers come out, spread, 3 receivers left. Yeager back in the shotgun. And the give is to Shaw. Nothing doing on the first run as the Owasso Ram left side of their defensive front stacks him up. Maybe just a little bit of a loss, half a yard or so. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10.5.
Yeah, we'll get the feel of them right here, right now. You know, the speed of the game. This is real crucial. You know, both teams are going through that right now. You know, this isn't like playing your half-game scrimmages like we did last week.
We'll call it 2nd and 11. Yeager looks to the sideline. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Now Shaw switches to the left of Yeager. Snap back. They're going to try the right side again, and nothing doing again. Big pressure that time by number 87 of Owasso, Tristan Grant, coming off that left end.
Yeah, it looks like they're moving their line, away from the back, which is really going to prevent him from cutting the ball back. They're forcing Jamal to play front side.
And that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 13. Tigers go back to the 3 receivers to the left, 1 receiver right. Snap back. Yeager back, plenty of time. And a good throw by Yeager, right on the money. Tight pressure, tight coverage. His intended receiver just could not hang on to the ball.
Playing a little man under. That's going to be kind of what their calling call is right now. Try to play a little man under. A little unusual what they do.
9:02 left in the first quarter. And Riley Halfhorn, number 84, back to punt for the Tigers. He'll be kicking from inside his own 10-yard line. Snap back, high snap, end over end, low kick, that rugby-style kick. And they're going to field it. Number 7 for the Rams fields it on the hop. Great coverage again by the Rams Tiger special teams. And Owasso's going to set up at about the 46-yard line.
Yeah, that was Brady Jones. Brady Jones made a good play on that. You know, good coverage. Just got to wrap them up. Now here we're playing the field game now. This is what's important is possession and starting fast. We're having a little difficulties now, but, you know, by doing this at a great punt, now they've got good field position.
We'll see what they do with it. Snap back, give up the middle again, and
Very
nothing
good.
doing right up the middle. Great stand right up the middle by the Tiger defense.
Very good, very good. They're not going to make a living running the ball on us. They're going to have to force this quarterback Troy Hudson to make some throwing.
Right up the middle, Taylor Steins and Levi Vandeventer on the tackle. Brings up a 2nd and 9, 8:25 left. Snap back. They're going to throw this time. And a very nice protection, a good out route. And the pass is to complete to number 21 to the Rams, Damon Sampson, and that's the first down of the game, Coach.
Yeah, and they're still trying to tempo a little bit, if you notice, but they're, they caught us in a little blitz situation there, and it was one-on-one. They're really doing a good job tempoing.
Man in motion. They give it to the man in motion, number 21, and great job that time by number
Gage.
91, Gage Kaiser, staying at home on the little misdirection.
Wassell's pretty good at unbalancing the formation and sending somebody in motion and trying to create more people at the point of attack. Really, really interesting concept there, but Gage just made a fabulous play on keeping that thing boxed in.
Clock ticks down to 7:50 left. 2nd down and 11, ball on the 36-yard line of Broken Arrow. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Man comes out of the backfield in motion. Good pressure right up the middle, and he's going to go down.
Very good.
Nice job by the Broken Arrow defense.
And that's the key right there. We've got to keep those receivers out of the game, and that's what it is. They're going to try to tempo. They're going to try to throw fast, and it didn't work at this time.
Skylar Haynes being very active very early in the game, Coach.
Exactly. I mean, and we called that. Here it is, 3rd and 10. This is a real crucial situation for us. We need to, and this will keep them out of field goal range. So this is a real important down for us.
Snap back, pressure. He's rolling to his left, being chased, and he's brought down by number 4. What a great job that time
by Israel.
By Izzy Tristan.
And that's the one thing about Izzy. He's fast. He's not only tough, he's fast. But that was such a crucial play because now they're out of field goal range.
That's right. 6:40 left in the first quarter. 4th down and 11, ball again on the 35-yard line of Broken Arrow. The punter standing at the 50-yard line. Snap back, a good snap. High kick.
Oh, no.
And we're going to field it. And he's going to bounce to the right. He makes a man miss. He's still going up the right side, all the way down to the 40-yard line of Broken Arrow.
Wow.
It's one of those, oh, no, don't
That's
do
one
it.
of those, oh, don't fill that thing.
The ball he should have left it alone, Coach.
Absolutely, it would have went in, but, boy, he made a great play.
He fielded that at about the 1-yard line.
Yeah, that's Court Lewis.
He's
done a good job. He's the young man from Owasso. So now we have good field position. We're on the 40-yard line, going. So it's really a good situation.
Tigers come out under center. This time is Yeager. Jamal Shaw back, and we've got a little movement along the right side of the Tiger offensive line. And Coach,
that's those penalties we were talking about.
And we also, for several years we don't see Broken Arrow Tiger quarterbacks come under center.
No, it's just the style that it's just the style, because it limits a lot of things you do.
Here we go again. Tigers out of the huddle. Now we're back in shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Shaw lined up on the right side of Yeager. Yeager looks to the sideline.
Yeah, checking the play now.
6:16 left in the first quarter. Snap back. Wide open in the flat thrown. Makes a man miss. Still on his feet. Great job that time by number 9.
Brendan
Franklin.
What a great play. I mean, it's the yards after catch. He made probably 7 yards or more after the catch, and that's what's crucial. I mean, they're going to let him catch it underneath. They're going to have to do a better job tackling.
2nd down and 3 for the Tigers. Snap back. The give is to Shaw up the middle.
There's that
breaks
cutback.
To the right. Oh, folks, he's gone. Oh, goodness, what a great run by Shaw.
Now we got the
down.
cutback coming.
That's right.
So that's what we've been looking for. If they're going to really pressure that point of attack, then we're going to cut it back, and he is wonderful at that.
Tigers set up at the 45-yard line of Owasso. 1st and 10, 5:55 left in the first quarter. Snap back. The give is to Shaw, and nothing doing that time. He's going to lose some yards. Brought down by several Owasso Rams led by number 8, Wayne Jones.
Yeah, it's just, they kind of showed what they were doing. When you get 3-by-1 type formations, that's going to show. You got to show what you're going to do.
Tigers break the huddle. 3 receivers left.
I like what Coach Walls is doing with the tight end. We're keeping a tight end in there, and it keeps their formation.
Snap back.
Where
Yeager throwing deep. Post pattern. Good coverage by the Rams, a little overthrown. Pass intended for Brendan Franklin, number 9. That brings up a 3rd down and 13 now for the Tigers with 5 minutes and 13 seconds left here in the first quarter. And, Coach, what do you dial up in your playbook for?
Well, I tell you, the biggest thing is we need to get ourselves, 5 to 8 yards on this. And then you got a chance of, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Tigers already break the huddle. Again, 3 receivers left, tight end on the right. Little delay up the middle, give to Shaw. He's going to pick up some positive yardage.
I was kind of waiting on that, getting that draw because of what they were trying to do at the point of attack. I like what Coach Walls is doing by keeping the tight end in the game. That keeps the defensive formation where you want it. They know where it's going to be.
And that's going to bring up a punting situation for the Tigers. 4th down and 8, the ball on the 43-yard line of Owasso. 4:45 left here in the first quarter. Hathorn back to take the snap. Snap back, a good snap. And we got a little bit of a punt. Looked like he hit that maybe off of his shin.
Wow.
And kind of yanked that. That looked like one of your drives on the first tee, Coach.
But what's funny is they were in rugby formation,
right.
And and he's a field goal kicker, Yeah. So he's really a great punter, and he's going to do a good job, This is his first start ever as a punter.
Well, we'll see if that comes back to get him. And folks, we've got a timeout on the field, and we're going to take one as well with 4 minutes 35 seconds left in the first quarter. It's Rams 0 and Broken Arrow 0. Back in 60 seconds.
And beyond. At Spartan, you don't just study airplanes, you're surrounded by them. Some 40 at our flight campus, another 20 at our technology campus. This is a college where you can pilot planes, repair planes, learn everything there is to know about planes, inside and out.
Tiger Threads is the one-stop shop to get all things BA. Whether you're a little Tiger, a current student, a proud alumni,
Back on Broken Arrow Tiger football, the Rams were able to run one play while we were away. They picked up 8 yards on a running play around the left side. It brings up a 2nd down and 2. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. The Rams have the ball on their own 48-yard line, and they set up man in motion, snap back. The give is to the tailback, and a great pressure. Carter Key right up the middle, leading the charge there. No gain on the play.
But didn't fool anybody on that one. I tell you what, they're trying to get that motion. They're trying to get a lot of smoke and mirrors. And Carter Key sniffed that out real quickly.
Yeah, they've been utilizing, the Rams have Jalen Johnson quite a bit, but nothing doing that time. And again, it brings up now a 3rd down and 2, Coach.
Yeah.
Big down right here for the Tiger defense.
Yeah, they're about on the 48-yard line, so this is real crucial. We've got 3:55 left in the quarter.
Snap back, the give again up the middle to Johnson, and he's not going to get it.
Exact same play they did before.
Yeah.
Trying to get those smoke and mirrors, and we just hit it right at the line of scrimmage. Very good, very good.
And that's going to bring up another 4th down for the Rams. Clock is still ticking. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. The Rams are back in punt
Now we'll
formation.
see if Court's going to field this thing inside the 10. He's dangerous back there.
Snap
I tell you
back. A good punt this time.
We're going to kick
Court,
it.
Court goes up to get it, and the Tigers somehow come up magically with the ball. I tell you, as dangerous as he was on the previous punt return, and it paid off, it did not pay off there. That was a scary
Exactly.
play.
Yeah, the ball bounced just prior to him catching it, bounced off his chest and right into one of our players' hands. So we actually gained yardage on it.
Very, very lucky are the Tigers that didn't end up being a big turnover. 3 minutes, 12 seconds left in the game. 1st and 10 for the Tigers as they come out from the sideline, and we'll see if they can get going.
Possession is the key right now.
Absolutely.
We have to have it. We're losing the possession battle.
Snap back. Give again to Shaw. This time he cuts it back to the left side. Stays on his feet. What a run. First down, Broken Arrow Tigers.
Oh, that was such a great run. You know, we're sitting there pulling our guards, and, you know, he cuts that thing back, and, I mean, he is dangerous. Now, we're tempoing now.
Yeah, we're going up tempo. Tigers already back in formation. 3 receivers to the right.
Got a flex tight end over here.
Snap back, and they're going to give it to Shaw again off the left side.
Both linemen pulling. That's okay. That was pretty good. We just missed the block, but I tell you what, we're getting positive yardage on this.
Yeah, Shaw running tough. He's got a cast of some sort on his left arm.
He broke his hand. Hand. Nothing that requires surgery.
Right.
So.
2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. 3 receivers right. Yeager back. Looks to the sideline now. He is going to.
He's checking at the line of scrimmage now. So he's going to keep the back strong still.
Snap back, they're giving it to Shaw again.
Same play.
Strong running, but just about 1 or 2 yards there for the Tigers and Jamal Shaw.
But, you know, I like that. I don't mind that at all. People mind, well, you're not getting a lot of yardage. They're getting positive yardage right now. It may not be what you want, but the goal is not to have negative yardage. So,
clock now ticks down under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. We knew that this both teams like to run the ball, so we knew it would be a fast-moving quarter.
Absolutely.
Let's see if the Tigers can pick up. 3rd down and 7, 1:45 left here. 3 receivers right. Shotgun formation for the Tigers. Yeager back. Snap back. He's going to throw. He's looking to the far right. What a throw. Just the referee's calling it out of bounds, but
what a great throw across the whole field.
Yeager is on the left hash, throws it to the right boundary on a rope.
Very good throw, very good play. Just a little bit, the timing was just a little bit off, which you're going to have that in these first games. But really a great throw from a junior quarterback.
1:34 left here, 4th down and 7. The ball on the 46-yard line of Broken Arrow. Hawthorne back in punt formation. It looks like they're set up for the rugby style. Snap back, and he gets off a much better punt. And this one is going to roll into the end zone for a touchback. 1:27 left here in the first quarter. The Rams 0, Tigers 0. We'll take a break. You're listening to Broken Arrow Tiger Football on 97.1 The Animal.
Tiger Threads is the one-stop shop to get all things BA. Whether you're a little Tiger, a current student, a proud alumni, a parent, or just a fan of Broken Arrow, Tiger Threads is taking black and gold to an entirely new level with a variety of apparel and spirit accessories. New items arrive daily in all the best brands, including Nike, Under Armour, Glitter Gear, Hanes, and much, much more. If you can't find something you love, ask our staff. We can help with special and custom orders and are always open to new ideas and suggestions. Tiger Threads is located inside the main high school entrance and is open 10 through 6 Monday through Thursday and 10 to 4 on Fridays.
Back on Broken Arrow Tiger Football, Mark Fry and Steve Spavital bringing you all the action. 1:27 left here in a scoreless game in the first quarter. Owasso has the ball at their own 20-yard line, and they come out in shotgun formation. Tight set, the give again to Johnson right up the middle. Carter Key wraps him up, still fighting for more yards, and they let him get about 4 or 5 yards on him, but Carter Key first there for the tackle.
Yeah, it's, the point of attack was probably just a yard gain, but we let them come. We let them fall forward. They're tempoing.
Rams go tempo, snap back, he's pressured to throw. Gage Kaiser on the hunt, and he just throws that one away. A good, smart play, actually, that time by Troy Hudson of the Rams, and that's quickly going to bring up a 3rd down and 5. We go under a minute left in the first quarter with 59 seconds left.
And it's our speed of the game. Our Gage Kaiser, he can chase anybody down. The speed is really crucial. We have that speed.
Rams come out. They're on the left hash of the field in shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the right side. And we've got to blitz up the. Oh, I tell you, great pressure by Devin Johnson off the right side of the Tiger defense. And
that was impressive. That was a great call by Coach Kling.
Absolutely, right off the right side, and that brings up another 4th down. And the Tigers should get great field position, but let's just have a normal punt return from Mr. Court.
Yeah, just a normal one.
Yeah, it's been a little.
If he just catches it where it is, we have great field position.
Exactly,
and that's the key to these games is field position.
56 seconds left. The snap back, bobbles the snap, almost blocked. A good punt, and Court stays away from it this way.
We still have good field position.
Absolutely.
We're around the 40-yard line. It's going to be real crucial for us to really have that ball possession now. We really need to start running the football.
Looks like they're going to mark the ball at about the 42-yard line. 48 seconds left here in the quarter.
Owasso's All-State player, Gavin Graham, he's been injured, so he's not there. So we need to be able to establish that run like we need to.
And here we go. Let's see if the Tigers can dial something up. Under center comes Yeager. They're in a tight set. And the give is to Court Lewis, who stays in the game at running back off the right side, and he's going to bang it forward for about 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, we got 38 seconds in the first quarter.
I'm surprised that I thought he got out of bounds, Coach. But
I did too. Clock is still running. We got 2nd and 7.
And they stay in that tight set. Yeager under center.
We got the 2 tight end set, basically. We're really powering at them. There we go. There's the first down.
Court Lewis off the right side showing great speed, and he's going to power through for the first down, and he does get out of bounds that time. 14 seconds left, and that's enough for a Broken Arrow Tiger first down.
Yeah, and they're tempoing with 2 tight ends. I really like what Coach Walls is doing. You got 2 tight ends. We're powering the game. We're doing the power game. We're establishing that run. This is what we need to do.
Snap back, the give again to Court Lewis, and he's up the middle and picks up about 2.5, 3 yards. And we're going to say goodbye to the first quarter of the season as the clock ticks down to 0. That's the end of the first quarter. Owasso 0, Broken Arrow 0. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more Broken Arrow Tiger football in just a few moments.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation and beyond. At Spartan, you don't just study airplanes, you're surrounded by them. Some 40 at our flight campus, another 20 at our technology campus. This is a college where you can pilot planes, repair planes, learn everything there is to know about planes, inside and out.
I used to struggle in school, but Huntington helped me with phonics, reading, study skills, writing, algebra,
Chemistry. Calculus.
SATs.
ACTs.
Huntington helped me with all my subjects.
No matter what grade your child is in, no matter what kind of grades they get, Huntington can help. For over 35 years, our individualized approach to tutoring has helped thousands improve at every level, from basic subjects to college test prep. Let Huntington help your child. Huntington, your tutoring solution.
Arrow Tiger football, Mark Fry and Steve Spavital, and We're still in between quarters here, waiting for Cox Cable to come back to us as we're looking at the stats from the first quarter. Total yards for Broken Arrow, 51. Total yards for Owasso, 40. Time of possession, very even, 5 minutes, 49 seconds for BA, 6 minutes, 11 seconds for Owasso.
And I think we'll change that possession now by if Coach Walls keeps staying in there with that 2 tight end formation and pounding it down there. And he is. I mean, we're keeping the 2 tight ends now. This is real crucial because he wants the power of the football. Now that's going to give you your time of possession, plus it's going to wear your opponent down.
Here we go. Start of the second quarter. Snap, Yeager back, and the give is off to the right side, and that give is to number 5 for the Tigers.
Owasso did a good job that time bouncing the play, making it bounce, and that's what we don't want. They're keeping the play front side. We want to be able to cut that thing back.
Jordan Davis on the carry. Carter Key was lined up as a blocking back that time. Now Jamal Shaw checks back into the game. Tigers break the huddle. Yeager having a solid first quarter. We will go 3 receivers to the left and snap back with Yeager. Pressure coming right up the middle. It's a screen play to Shaw.
Play. Oh.
Shaw's wrapped up.
Come on
He's
now,
staying
come
on
on.
his feet, but he runs out of bounds. It was 3rd down and 6. We're going to come up just a little short. 11:47 left here in the second quarter. And Coach, this might be the first decision of the young season
for
Coach
it.
Alexander.
Go for it. We can do it. Just give it to Shaw. The thing is that was a really good call, by Coach Walls of getting that screen, especially to a tight end side on the trips. But, here we got 4th and 2. He's going for it. He's doing a good job here. This is a great decision. We need to do this.
Here we go. Yeager under center. I formation.
Power
the
game.
Give is to
Power.
Shaw right up the
There
middle.
it is.
He fumbles the football, but
he
he's
got
able
it
to get back
yes.
on it.
Yes.
And it's going to be enough for a first down. He fumbles the football forward all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Very
It'll
good.
be first down and 10 for the Tigers. Coach Power running right up the middle.
That's it. Pulling that backside guard, creating more people at the point of attack, and then you have a running back that can cut back.
But with that cast on his hand, he wasn't able to really cover up that football. It made it a little interesting. Here we go.
Exactly.
11:38 in the second quarter. Tigers set up 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Snap back to Yeager.
Oh.
The give is to Court Lewis. He makes a man miss in the backfield.
Great.
And great moves that time by number 1.
I mean, we left that one guy just wide open. We didn't even block one guy, and he just put a good move on him, and look what he got.
Tigers showing incredible depth at running back. Of course, everyone knows about Jamal Shaw, but
I know.
Court Lewis.
Court just got 6 yards and should have had a loss. A really good play. This is what I like about Broken Arrow. We got some great athletes in all positions right now. I'm real excited.
Tigers break the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Lewis still in at running back. He's lined up. Yeager under center. Takes a snap.
Boot.
Fake give, boot. Just tries to hit the tight end. Actually, Gage Kaiser in at tight end for that. And
this
what'd you see there, Coach?
the bootleg is so tough to defend, just so tough to defend. He had a wide open. You get a little pressure. That's something that's hard to throw, and he's going to get better and better at it as we go because I've seen him hit him in practice. This young man is having his first start in a crosstown rival, so he's going to get it done. But that was a good call. The bootleg's hard to defend and hard to play.
Here we go, 11-10 left, 3rd down and 3. Devin Johnson in a running back. Yeager under center.
We got 2 tight ends in the game, which is.
And we've got a timeout by the Broken Arrow coaching staff. They'll take a timeout. We will as well. 11-10 left in the second quarter. It's Rams 0, Tiger 0. Back in 60 seconds with more Broken Arrow Tiger football.
At St. John, you're not the patient in 201. You're a 7-month survivor. You're not the heart attack victim on the 4th floor. You're hero to Ava, Charlie, and Caleb. You're more than a diagnosis or database entry. You're the reason we exist. Our entire staff is committed to making you stronger. It's why Telsons, for 85 years and counting, choose the health family of St. John.
My Contour helps me discover all new sides to myself, like it knows I'm into sci-fi and personally recommends new things I didn't know existed, like intergalactic biohumanoid sci-fi, lovable ogre sci-fi, and whatever this is. I just look for the diamonds, and suddenly, I'm into whole new worlds of entertainment. That's why Contour is TV just for me.
For the many sides of you, there's Contour.
We are back on Tiger football. 11-10 left here in a scoreless game in the second quarter. Broken Arrow and Owasso. And we've got in a very important 3rd down and 3. The ball is on the 23-yard line of Owasso.
Heavy formation.
Yeager
2
under
tight
center,
ends.
I formation,
fullback.
snap back. Here we go. They give us to Johnson right up the middle.
Yeah.
And that's power football, and that's going to be enough for another Broken Arrow Tiger first down.
Absolutely. I tell you what, it's like they're running a split. They're pulling a lineman one way, but yet they're running the ball inserting the other way. Really good call.
And the Tigers really, as they've gone to this power package, have just been able to
look what they've
consistently
done.
Pick up some yards. Now here we go. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Yeager back now in shotgun formation, and they give us to Johnson up the middle. He bounces it to the left, and he's going to go.
Come on.
He's at the 10. He's at the 5.
Atta baby.
And they call him out at the 1-yard line. What a run by Devin Johnson. He was stopped dead in the backfield. He made that man miss, and he got to the boundary. And from my incredible vantage point, I believe that was a touchdown. But that's okay. It brings up a first down.
Oh, I know. I tell you, they tried to run the stretch play, and he got redirected very quickly.
I apologize, folks. They have now called that a touchdown. A touchdown by Devin Johnson.
There we go.
What a run.
Boy, he reached out, put that ball over the pylon. He's so athletic, and that's what we talk about. What a versatile athlete.
And the Tigers' extra point is good by Riley Hathorn. The Tigers on the hunt. That Tiger touchdown is brought to you by TTCU, the credit union. And with 10:44 left in the second quarter, it's Broken Arrow 7, Owasso 7. We'll be back in 60 seconds with more Broken Arrow Tiger football.
At TTCU, before they make any decision, they ask one simple question. What's best for our members? Take checking accounts. They know it takes effort to move your account, so they make sure it's worth it by giving you and your school $50 when you get a School Pride Visa check card. It's easy to manage your accounts. Here, there, anywhere, and TTCU rewards loyalty. With direct deposit based on your balances, you could earn extra dividends. Rewards? Check at TTCU.
For tiny miracles and superheroes, for beautiful warriors, neighborhood quarterbacks, and family treasures. You're why we exist. For 85 years and counting, St. John has been by your side through every checkup, challenge, and triumph. We're your partner in health. We are St. John.
Back on Broken Arrow Tiger football. Hathorn with a kickoff. It's a short kick fielded at the 8-yard line. The Rams come right up the middle, and great pressure again. That's by number 4.
Israel Tristan.
Tristan.
He almost took the ball away from him. I mean, he grabbed the old guy's arm, turned the guy around, so that was real dangerous on their part. But boy, God, Israel can cover a lot of ground. Okay, this is crucial. We're coming up on the possession time now.
Yeah, 10:37 left in the second quarter. Tigers leading 7-0. Let's see if the Tiger defense can make a stand and get the ball back quickly. Give it to the offense. The Rams come back out in their shotgun formation. And we've got a flag on the play. I don't think the quarterback was ready for that snap.
Yeah, looks like we got illegal procedure on the offense. So we got 1st and 15. They're on the 20-yard line. This is going to be a good time to get field position again.
Ball is marked at the 20-yard line, 21-yard line. First down, 15. Snap back to throw. Time, but now he's forced out to the right side.
There you go.
And he throws that ball up for grabs into the sideline. Great coverage downfield, great pressure by the Tiger.
By
Carter
Jordan
Key.
Davis. That was Jordan Davis came off the edge there. Wow, he came off with such speed. He had to throw it. He had to alter that route.
And that brings up a 2nd down and 15 for Owasso. 10:29 left in the second quarter. Owasso slowing things down a little bit. They really changed the tempo on you, but right now the quarterback looking to the sideline.
I think they're a little confused, don't you?
I think they are.
Yeah.
They break the huddle in shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right. Snap back. He's going to throw the ball, and he overthrows it down the left side. And they're going to throw a flag to Devin Johnson. The ball was over the receiver's head, and as the receiver was going up for the ball, Devin Johnson laid a little love tap on him, and the refs are going to call a personal foul penalty on that. And
I'm not sure about that. I understand and appreciate the call, on the situation, but I'm not sure, if he was leading with the head. It looked like more of a shoulder, but
it did, and he hit him. He hit him in the back, not up near the head.
Yeah, but anything to protect these players, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. And of course, they have a better position to see it than I do, so I respect that. But that was a real crucial situation too. So now they've got a 1st down. They're on the 36-yard line. So that's getting them out of what I call the blue zone, which is the one back behind. So they're really
all right. Owasso 1st and 10, the ball on the 36-yard line. Snap back, throwing again. He's going to throw it deep. Johnson back in coverage, and nothing doing on that play. Never had a chance.
No, he was covered all from the get-go. Had a lot of pressure on it. Had to throw it. Interesting call by them. Interesting.
Yeah, it really is.
We really didn't have to put a lot of pressure on him. It was 1st and 10, and he just dropped back and threw that up for grabs.
Hudson, the quarterback for the Rams, 1 of 6 for 19 yards.
Yeah, we're going to put pressure right now.
Back,
you can see.
Quarterback rolling to the right.
There's your
pressure.
pressure.
Up his face. He throws it up for grabs, and it's dropped. Should have been a pick by the Tiger defense.
Man, there wasn't even a receiver around that thing. We had 3 of our guys. That was great.
Brady Jones on the coverage, and he couldn't quite come in with that gift. 10-13 left here in the first half.
Great call by Coach Klink. I mean, we were coming off the edge. They pinned us, but yet we had a slice guy coming really good. We have so much speed. It's just really fun to watch.
3rd down and 10, ball on the 36, 10-13 left. Owasso set up in the shotgun. We're going to throw again. Hudson back. He throws to the left side, and that ball is broken up. No, now they're saying he caught it. And if he did, that was a tremendous catch.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Tremendous catch by number 21, Damon Sampson for the Rams. In tight pressure, I thought the ball juggled out of his hands.
I thought Jay Ivey did a great job on that play. Great coverage. That was just something I didn't see. But you can't really defend a great throw and a great catch.
Rams out quickly, snap back to give up the middle. And he's going to be wrapped up for just a gain of about 3 yards. Tiger, left side of their line, doing a good job on that play.
I tell you what Owasso's not doing, which is really unusual from a Bill Patterson team since his line coach. They're not getting that push they need. They're not getting the push and pushing us off the line of scrimmage. The tempo, in a lot of ways, is hurting Owasso. It's hurting them because they're trying to play a speed game with us, and that's not going to happen.
Owasso back. Hudson back in the shotgun formation. Tiger showing blitz. He's going to throw a fade route down the left side, and nothing doing again. Hudson overthrowing regularly.
Yeah, Devin Johnson is just there waiting on it. I mean, if he throws that thing on target, it's picked. So
9:28 left here in the second quarter. Owasso trailing 7-0. They have the ball on the Tiger 39-yard line. It's 3rd down and 7. Hudson gets the play call from the sideline. The Rams break their semi-huddle. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver left. Snap back, pressure up the middle. He's being rushed, and he's going to throw that away. And another interception that could have been.
Okay, now I got to figure this one out. Is that there was not a receiver even near the ball except for us.
No flag on the penalty.
Yeah.
Hudson comes to the sideline a little shaken, holding his left hand. Great pressure that time.
Well,
right up.
Not really a good formation for Owasso. I mean, that formation was just telling us we can blitz and disguise it.
Owasso back to punt, snap back, a good snap, and a great punt high. This one may get to the end zone, and it does. It will be a touchback. Tigers will start at the 20-yard line. 9:12 left here in the first half. Broken Arrow 7, Owasso 0. And we're going to take a TV timeout, so we'll take one on the radio and Arrow Vision as well. You are listening and watching Broken Arrow Tigers football.
Tiger Threads is the one-stop shop to get all things BA. Whether you're a little Tiger, a current student, a proud alumni, a parent, or just a fan of Broken Arrow, Tiger Threads is taking black and gold to an entirely new level with a variety of apparel and spirit accessories. New items arrive daily in all the best brands, including Nike, Under Armour, Glitter Gear, Hanes, and much, much more. If you can't find something you love, ask our staff. We can help with special and custom orders and are always open to new ideas and suggestions. Tiger Threads is located inside the main high school entrance and is open 10 through 6 Monday through Thursday and 10 to 4 on Fridays.
Arrow Tiger football. The Tigers have the ball at their own 20. 9:12 left here in the first half. Yeager back in shotgun formation. Snap is back, and the give is off the right side. And that's Jamal Shaw, and that is a great run. He's going to pick up about 9 yards.
It's that cutback again. It's the cutback.
It is the cutback.
I'm telling you, they're trying to run that stretch play, and Owasso was doing a great job defending it, but boy, they're not defending that cutback.
They certainly aren't.
It really helps to have a great running back like Jamal.
8:46 now left here in the first half. Ball on the 29-yard line. The Tigers, Yeager back in shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Shaw is still in at running back.
Checking the play there. You know, we keep that tight end there to keep their defense balanced.
And here we go. Snap back.
Got
The give is to Shaw, and here comes the cutback again. Great running as he picks his way down to about the 35.5, 36-yard line, and that's enough for a Broken Arrow Tiger first down.
Great job by Coach Walls, you know, running this. Keeping that tight end, keeping their defense where they know where they're going to be, and then trying to insert somebody else in the power game.
Tigers back. Yeager in shotgun. Again, 2 receivers to the left. Snap back. Blitz comes. Is picked up. He's got plenty of time, and he throws it underneath. A short pickup that time.
Yeah, incomplete.
They call it incomplete to Devin Cruz.
Did they cut? No, they completed it. Yeah.
That's some of those old coaches' eyes you got there.
No. I'm thank goodness for this Arrow Vision TV guys here.
They're pretty handy.
Yeah, they got me a monitor when you're.
Yeah, and they're easy on the eyes. Which
I
is
know,
always
especially me when I can't see.
7:39 left here in the first half. 2nd down and 8 for the Tigers. The ball on the 38-yard line. They break the huddle. They're going to go 3 receivers to the left. Yeager back in shotgun formation. Looks to the sideline. And now he's going to make his adjustments to the line. And he's going to go under center.
Yeah, they're going to run the football there. There it is.
Gives to Johnson.
Going to bounce it out.
Or to Shaw, excuse me. Not much going on that play.
They defended that very well.
That'll stop the clock with 7:12 left here in the second quarter. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 8 for the Tigers. Gage Kaiser getting a little time in at tight end. He checks out. Yeager gets the play from the sideline.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
We're going to go with the usual 3 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Yeager back in shotgun formation. Snap back. It's a low snap. Yeager, great throw, but the route rounded off just a little bit. It's going to be just a little short of that first down marker.
To Brendan Franklin. Brendan's a good player. Yeah, he's our ex-receiver. Did a great job.
It's going to bring up a 4th down and 1 from the 45-yard line. And the Tigers will punt it away with 6:48 and the clock running left here in the second quarter as Hathorn makes his way onto the field. Greatness is in the air. It's warm. It's a little muggy. It must be time for the Ken Ellett halftime show. Ken has made his way to the booth.
We got something going.
Now we got something going on. We've got a fake. The snap to Devin Johnson. And the Owasso Rams sniffed that out. And
you know, that I was just sitting there thinking to myself that I'm not so sure I wouldn't have faked it either. I thought they did a good job. It was a great play. They just made a good play on it.
They did.
And but you can't blame our coaches or anything. I thought it was a good call, in my opinion. I would have probably faked it myself.
Yeah, Owasso just did a good job of
they really
out,
did.
and now they're set up.
It was a great situation and a great time.
On the Tiger 44-yard line, and here we go, snap back to give us up the middle, Johnson. And he's not going to get much, about 2 yards, as he bangs his way down to about the 42-yard line of Broken Arrow.
Yeah, I tell you what, Owasso is setting something up right now. We've got to be very careful because they're doing a lot of smoke and mirrors right now.
The give is to Hudson. He's going to throw it on the right. Oh, I tell you what, pressure. Hudson is down. A little bit of a play action. He rolls to his right and gets hit hard and overthrows his intended receiver along the right side.
Are they calling that a forward pass? I'm not sure if it's forward pass or what, but they called it a forward pass, didn't they, because of the yard.
Man, that's
an interesting play.
Yeah.
Those are those plays where you have those smoke and mirrors, but you have an option with a pass in as one of the options.
All right, here we go. 5 minutes, 53 seconds left. 3rd down and 8 from the 42. Owasso back, man in motion. Snap back. Hudson back to throw. Pressure out the middle. He's done. And oh, what good coverage that time. Down the left side by number 17 of the Tigers. Brady doing a great job.
Brady Jones does a good job.
Hudson continues to struggle in the passing game. 2 of 11 for 41 yards.
Well, they want to pick on little Brady. He's not real tall, but I'm telling you what, this young man, when he was a sophomore, I thought he was a stud, and he just gets better and better each year.
5:46 left here in the second quarter. 4th down and 8. Owasso back to punt again. And let's see Court Lewis and what kind of exciting return he gives us this time. A great punt this time by Owasso. Plenty of room. Court fields it cleanly, and he breaks it up the middle. And we've got a flag down on the play. We're going to get a little holding or blocking in the back.
So he gets the ball. He brings it all the way to the 14-yard line. So let's see. The flag is thrown on the 10, so we'll figure out what we get at this point. I'm with you. It's probably a block in the back.
That's the first time you've agreed with me in years.
I know.
Nice. Appreciate that.
Well, I'm referring to you as Coach Fry now.
Oh, my goodness. 5:34 left here in the second quarter. The referee is going to make his announcement on what the penalty is. And it is a block in the back against the Tigers. That will be half the distance.
So the ball should be around the 5. Where are they putting it?
Would you look for that tight formation with Yeager under center right here, Coach?
Yeah. Let's see what they do. Well, actually, I see.
Here we go. Tigers in I formation. Yeager under center. Snap and the give is
running the power.
That's Court Lewis up the middle, and a great run to get a little breathing room away from the goal line. He's going to pick up about 8 yards.
It's such
on that run.
We do a great job. I mean, Coach Alexander's staff does a great job with the power running game.
Absolutely.
I mean, you can stick it in like he did. He just stuck it in there and got the yardage he needed, 9 yards. But, there's also the potential of cutbacks. There's also potential of bouncing it. So,
Court Lewis checks out. Jamal Shaw checks back in. 2nd and 1. 5 minutes left here in the second quarter.
Still keeping the 2 tight ends set.
Snap back, give us a shot right up the middle. And he runs over a couple. He stays on his feet, and he's going to pick up big yards down to about the 26-yard line for the Tigers, and they have moved away from the shadow of their own goal line, Coach.
Very close to breaking that thing for a touchdown. I'm telling you, we just keep this power game right here. We're wearing them down. They're having difficulty stopping it. Don't change something that's not broke.
4:41 left here in the second quarter. I formation again. The give us to Shaw again. He's patient with the run, but he's not going to get much. He's ankle tackled right at the line.
Well, the biggest thing there is they stopped the cutback. We were unable to do the cutback.
And we're going to keep you up to date with scores from around 6A. In progress, Jinx up 13-3 against Bixby. Union beating Southlake Carroll right now 23-7. That's impressive. And here we go, 4:04 left here in the second quarter. I formation for the Tigers. Yeager under center. Snap. Play action pass.
He's got that bootleg.
He's rolling,
again.
and he's going to have to make some man miss, and now he's just going to throw the ball away.
There you go.
In the vicinity of Carter Key, number 33, who was out in the flat. A smart play by Yeager. We talked about it
smart.
in the pregame that he's calm, and
he's a coach's kid. You know, he just does a great job of what he does. I mean, the bootleg was covered, and that's very rare. Do you cover bootlegs that well this time of year? Usually that's a 3-game down the line job. You get better at it because you want to stop the run so much. But he did a smart job throwing the ball away. And let's go live another down.
3rd down and 10 for the Tigers. 3:51 left here in the second quarter. 2 receivers to the right.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Yep, Yeager back, snap back. He's going to throw the ball. He's looking, and now he's going to be brought down right in the middle. And he almost didn't hold on to the ball, but he did. And the Tigers are going to be forced to punt with 3:35 left here in the first half.
You know, a lot of that's experience. He had plenty of time. You know, they had Owasso did a good job covering what they needed to. You know, sometimes you got to just get up and go run with the thing.
Hathorn back to punt. He'll be punting from about his own 11-yard line. And we will look for the rugby-style punt that's become so prevalent the last couple of years. They're going to let as much time roll off this clock as they can. Play clock now goes under 10 seconds, and the game clock under 3 minutes left here in the first half. High snap. Hathorn does a good job of getting it. A low knuckleball. It looks like it's going to be fielded, and the Rams make a man miss.
No.
But then he is brought down at about the 45-yard line of Broken Arrow.
Yeah, we're Broken Arrow's 45. That was a 20-yard difference from the point of attack.
Yeah, low knuckleball by Hathorn. It got a high hop. Number 7 for the Rams was able to field it, and the Rams are in business, lining up at the 46-yard line. 2:45 left here in the first half. Man in motion, snap back, and the give is a run off the left side. He makes one man miss, but he's not going anywhere. He's going to end up with about a 2-yard loss. Great coverage that time. Izzy Tristan in on the play.
I mean, they all do. They've tried to run that several times. That's just not going to work against us. We do such a great job with our speed and our leverage. We keep our leverage very well.
2:22 left now in the second quarter. Rams looking to the sideline. Again, Hudson on the night, only 2 of 12 for 41 yards. And the Rams have only rushed for a total of 24 yards. Are averaging 1.7 yards per carry. And the Rams will take a timeout with 2:11 left here in the first half. The score, Broken Arrow 7, Owasso 0. We'll be back in 60 seconds with more Broken Arrow Tiger football.
My Contour helps me discover all new sides to myself, like it knows I'm into sci-fi and personally recommends new things I didn't know existed, like intergalactic biohumanoid sci-fi, lovable ogre sci-fi, and whatever this is. I just look for the diamonds, and suddenly, I'm into whole new worlds of entertainment. That's why Contour is TV just for me.
For the many sides of you, there's Contour.
struggle in school, but Huntington helped me with phonics, reading, study skills, writing, algebra,
Chemistry. Calculus.
SATs.
ACTs.
Huntington helped me with all my subjects.
No matter what grade your child is in, no matter what kind of grades they get, Huntington can help. For over 35 years, our
Back on Broken Arrow Tiger football, a play was run while we were away. 2:07 left here in the second quarter. Brings up a 3rd down and 12 for Owasso from the Broken Arrow Tiger 48-yard line. 3 receivers set to the right. Hudson back, snap back. He's looking to his left, and he's going to throw, and it is caught, but he's going to be short, it looks like, of that first down marker. And I expect Owasso to go for it here.
Yeah,
the clock's
with
keeps
155
rolling.
left, 155 left, I think they're going to go for it.
It's going to bring up a 4th down and 1. Clock rolling now under 1:45 left here in the second quarter. Hudson looking to the sideline for the play. A lot of time rolling off the clock. And here we go. And now we've got a wildcat formation. Johnson now, and the ball is fumbled, and Broken Arrow recovers the ball.
Yeah, atta baby, right there.
The Owasso Rams sent a man in motion, and the snap hit the man in motion. And regardless, it's a turnover, and the Broken Arrow Tiger defense comes up big. Coach Klink all the way out past the numbers to meet his defensive unit. And that's a big stand with 1:23 left here in the first half. And now we get to see what the Tiger offense can do with a little time on the clock.
You know, this is quite unusual, like we're saying with Owasso, is having turnovers. They only had 2 turnovers last year.
Here we go, shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the left. Snap back to Yeager, he's looking to his right. He's just going to throw to Court Lewis, and we're going to get a block in the back. Unfortunately.
Well, that was a great call, though.
It was.
Just getting the ball to an athlete in space and let him do his thing, and Court has that ability.
Again, flag down. The call is going to go against Broken Arrow, and we will wait to see what it is from the official. 1:13. Again, folks, stick around at halftime for the award-winning Ken Elliott halftime show.
On the offense, 10 yards from the spot of the foul, still first down.
That is a block in the back. It's a 10-yard penalty for the Tigers. Takes the ball all the way down to the 29-yard line of Broken Arrow. Again, 1:13 left here in the first half. Now the Tigers line up in a power I formation. Yeager under center. He's going to give the ball to Court Lewis.
Toss.
And now we're getting flag happy as another flag comes in from the umpire.
This is what we're talking about. We've got to really get under control now. I know there's just a minute left in the half, but that's plenty of time to march the football down the field.
What's that?
On the offense, calculations to the goal, still first down.
Are we off the air?
Yeah. Coverage of Broken Arrow Tiger football. 49 seconds left here in the first half, and second down and a boatload for the Tigers. Second and 35.
Had a lot of penalties. We've had a lot of penalties here. I know we haven't been on the air, but you know we've had a lot of penalties, which is something that we were hoping we would get out of.
Tigers break the huddle. Yeager comes under center, 2 receivers to the left. Court Lewis in the backfield. They're going to give it to him right up the middle, and he's not going to go anywhere. Clock is still rolling, though.
Got 15 seconds and counting.
And I believe both teams are
going to let her wind.
Going to be happy to get to the locker room.
Well, we have an experienced official staff here, you know, with Eric Herring, you know, his staff. We're really fortunate to have a good staff working this game, so that's real important. Got some real experienced officials, so.
And that's going to bring to the end the first half of this football game. Broken Arrow leading 7-0. And right after the break, we're going to hear from Ken Ella, but Spav, give me some thoughts on the first half.
Well, we just have to do a better job with the possession. You know, we're getting better on the time of possession. We've got 14 minutes to their 10, so we're getting better. But we've got to run the football more. We got to get in those two tight formations, and we got to pound it. We got to pound it because they don't want that. They're an inexperienced defense, and then we come back with the play action. But we're doing a good job with 141 yards total offense to their 74. But we have to continue to do that. But we got 5 penalties for 50 yards already. We averaged 87 last year.
Right.
And we're on target to do that again. So we got to eliminate that. You know, the thing on offense that you got to do is no lost yardage, no penalties, you know, and just got to make sure you have ball possession.
Looking at numbers, Yeager doing a good job for him, 9 for 27 yards, no turnovers. Jamal Shaw, 14 carries for 60 yards. Court Lewis looking very impressive, 7 carries for 33 yards. And Devin Johnson getting in for 3 carries for 22 yards. Broken Arrow averaging 4.5 yards per carry. And I tell you, we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, listen, we can't do this broadcast without the award-winning Ken Ell at Halftime Show. We'll see who his guest is. We'll take a break and be back with Ken and his guest. You're listening to Broken Arrow Tiger Football on 97.1 The Animal.
My Contour helps me discover all new sides to myself, like it knows I'm into sci-fi and personally recommends new things I didn't know existed, like intergalactic biohumanoid sci-fi, lovable ogre sci-fi, and whatever this is. I just look for the diamonds, and suddenly, I'm into whole new worlds of entertainment. That's why Contour is TV just for me.
For the many sides of you, there's Contour.
I used to struggle in school, but Huntington helped me with phonics, reading, study skills, writing, algebra,
Chemistry. Calculus.
SATs.
ACTs.
Huntington helped me with
all my subjects.
No matter what grade your child is in, no matter what kind of grades they get, Huntington can help. For over 35 years, our individualized approach to tutoring has helped thousands improve at every level, from basic subjects to college test prep. Let Huntington help your child. Huntington, your tutoring solution.
For tiny miracles and superheroes, for beautiful warriors, neighborhood quarterbacks, and family treasures. You're why we exist. For 85 years and counting, St. John has been by your side through every checkup, challenge, and triumph. We're your partner in health. We are St. John.
At TTCU, before they make any decision, they ask one simple question. What's best for our members? Take checking accounts. They know it takes effort to move your account, so they make sure it's worth it by giving you and your school $50 when you get a School Pride Visa check card. It's easy to manage your accounts. Here, there, anywhere, and TTCU rewards loyalty. With direct deposit based on your balances, you could earn extra dividends. Rewards? Check at TTCU.
At St. John, you're not the patient in 201. You're a 7-month survivor. You're not the heart attack victim on the 4th floor. You're hero to Ava, Charlie, and Caleb. You're more.
Athletic Director of Broken Arrow Schools, and this is the Halftime Show. Every week we'll take about 5 minutes and we'll visit with coaches from other staffs. But before we get to our guest tonight, a couple of things I want to update you with. First of all, our softball team is in Colorado, and I heard from Coach King today. They won both their games today, and so far have a good deal going in Colorado, and we wish them luck the rest of the way. Also, next week we'll be going to Capel in Texas to play, and we will be selling tickets in advance. We'll have tickets on sale Monday and Tuesday, or take that back, Tuesday and Wednesday in the athletic office, and they're $6 for adults and $4 for students. Tonight's guest is our baseball coach. He's been the baseball coach for quite a few years now and done a great job with the program. Welcome to the show, Shannon Dobson.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. Coach, hard to believe we're back into another school year already.
I know. I'm so excited. I was really excited for tonight to get the football season kicked off. It's one of my favorite times of the year, and come out and watch two quality programs play. And our defense has just been pretty stingy tonight.
Yes.
And our running game looks really stout as well. So as soon as our offense gets that rhythm going, I think we'll put some more scores up.
I agree very much. Let's talk about baseball a little bit. Obviously, last year you had a really young team, but really had a good year. But it was kind of fun to come out and watch, and a lot of room left in those pants for several of those kids. But now you got them back a little bit older and should be looking for good things this year.
No doubt. We had a good year for the guy. We were really young. We had probably 6 or 7 sophomores in our lineup. A lot of those guys' bodies just hadn't matured yet. We weren't very physical, and we've talked about it before. I think it's the first team I've had that's hit 1 home run the whole year.
People probably don't realize that. What he's saying is last year, for the entire school year, baseball season, they had 1 home run hit, which is really a tribute to you guys because you really had a good year.
Yeah, record-wise, we were 28-10 overall, and some of the things we did well was we ran the bases well. We could run. Guys put the ball in play. We played good defense, and we got some quality pitching as well. So those guys got a lot of valuable experience last year, and I think it's going to help them going into this next season.
I know that one of the things that you guys are doing a little bit more of, and I know you've done some of it in the past. Oh, really? So we're not on the air? Have really committed, and I know you have in the past, but I think even more so, to the weight room.
No doubt. We really have committed to these guys to try to get them more physical. We got new weight equipment over there at our facility, and it's really been a blessing for us and our kids. And we even brought over a big case where we feed them chocolate milk every day, so trying to put some meat on their bones and get them a little more physical. But they're really taking to it, been committed to it. We're working hard. Guys are really loving being at our facility with the turf. Last fall we didn't have that. We were kind of working on the side of the tennis court, and now that we've got everything in place, everything's running real smooth, and just loving being a part of that facility.
The weight room part of it, I know you've got a great staff, and but you did acquire one more assistant coach this year that's got quite a bit of background in.
Yeah, Eric Marktrey come to us this year, and he does a really outstanding job with our guys. Guys really listen to him on the strength part of it. He did some minor league strength and conditioning, so he's got some knowledge there on what we need, and especially being baseball specific. So it's been a good addition to our program.
So now you got some kids. Who are the seniors we need to keep an eye on this year?
Guys that are going to anchor our staff, like Nolan Sturgeon and Brad Varell. Both those guys we expect a lot out of. Both pitched a lot of innings last year, and we'll expect a lot out of them. Got some other guys that got some experience in the middle infield. Got twins, Austin and Landon Hewlett, that got to play quite a bit last year. Also Devin Johnson, who's playing tonight, was one of our starting outfielders. So we got some guys that have been there, and been in the battles a little bit. So I think we're going to be pretty much improved this year.
You know, Devin, I think, was one that scored the touchdown earlier down here with a great run.
It was a great run. Bounced off a couple guys and was real strong on the run and put it in.
He's a great young man. Just real quick, talk a little bit about Archie Bradley still hanging in there, and I know we got Andy Wilkins out there, several.
Yeah, Archie had a start the other night in AAA. Had a really good outing, got his velocity back up, and they're looking maybe to have him maybe do one more rehab start and then move him back up to the big leagues. Andy Wilkins, who's in Oklahoma City with the AAA club, is got 16 home runs, hitting well. Jackson Williams still in the minor leagues playing, and the guy that's had a great start to his pro career is Jacob Evans, who went in the 6th round with the Cardinals. So he's had a great start as far as pitching is concerned. So looking for big things out of those guys.
You bet. Well, we're looking forward to this next season. I know you guys will have a great year, and thanks for taking time to be on the show.
Thank you.
We're going to take a break. We'll come back in just a moment with the second half of football after this message.
At St. John, you're not the patient in 201. You're a 7-month survivor. You're not the heart attack victim on the 4th floor. You're hero to Ava, Charlie, and Caleb. You're more than a diagnosis or database entry. You're the reason we exist. Our entire staff is committed to making you stronger. It's why Telsons, for 85 years and counting, choose the health family of St. John.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation and beyond. At Spartan, you don't just study airplanes, you're surrounded by them. Some 40 at our flight campus, another 20 at our technology campus. This is a college where you can pilot planes, repair planes, learn everything there is to know about planes, inside and out.
Tiger Threads is the one-stop shop to get all things BA. Whether you're a little Tiger, a current student, a proud alumni, a parent, or just a fan of Broken Arrow, Tiger Threads is taking black and gold to an entirely new level with a variety of apparel and spirit accessories. New items arrive daily in all the best brands, including Nike, Under Armour, Glitter Gear, Hanes, and much, much more. If you can't find something you love, ask our staff. We can help with special and custom orders and are always open to new ideas and suggestions. Tiger Threads is located inside the main high school entrance. It is open 10 through 6 Monday through Thursday and 10 to 4 on Fridays.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation and beyond. At Spartan, you don't just study
Mark
airplanes.
Fry and Steve Spavital. We're at halftime. Broken Arrow leading Owasso 7-0. We've got about 8 minutes and 50 seconds or so left in the halftime. The Owasso band is on the field and performing. And Spav, we talked before Ken came on the air a little bit offensively of what you saw from the Tigers, but let's turn our attention to the defense. And defensively, they've got to be pleased on what they did.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, just think about it. Owasso, which is a primarily running team, has only rushed for 22 yards.
Yeah, I mean, that's huge.
We were talking about, one of the things, one of the key is trying to stop the receivers. They have 3 outstanding receivers. These receivers, they have had, multiple catches last year. 22 catches for Sampson, 11 and 10 for Jalen and Chance Johnson. Both of those have had a lot of touchdowns, a lot of yardage, a lot of catches. So we have controlled that. Our passing yardage right now, we have given Owasso just 52 yards, and that is really, really good. the time of possession has really changed, which I think is real crucial. We have had the ball a little bit over 14 minutes of this first half, where they've had, almost 10 minutes. So that 4 minutes is real crucial, but what we've got to do is just eliminate those penalties.
If you, if you could summarize what you think Coach Klink, what defensive philosophy that he tries to bring, you're seeing pressure, but what's he try to do to disrupt that offense?
That's it. Pressure, movement. He's when he puts you in a passing situation, he doesn't have to really put a whole lot of blitzes or anything like that, but he's going to put his athletes in position for success, and he's going to put them in a stance, and this stance is going to be to run, is to try to attack that edge with speed.
Yeah.
They're not going to be in a 3-point stance just like a normal playing a run game. They're going to be, in 2-point stance. They're going to get themselves in a blitz, type position, and that's what they're doing. And it's hard for an offensive tackle to block the edge on somebody that's coming off that edge with such speed. And if you overcompensate for it, then they cut right back underneath you, and it's like you're never there. So I tell you, with the Skylar Haynes and Gage Kaiser, those two right there create more problems in the passing game and blitz, and anything else other than just blitzing. They have blitz, but not as much as I thought he was going to be. Putting a lot of pressure on.
Yeah, and one thing that surprised me a little bit, that we talked about the Tigers, we're used to seeing things spread out a little bit and offensively, and the Tigers lining up in some I formation and power sets and just ramming the ball down the Rams' throat.
Well, that's what we need to do. That's where the time of possession comes in. Like we talked about, no lost yardage. Get yourselves in situations, no penalties, and just march it down the field. That's where we're good. That's what we're good at.
Right.
And when we do that, it is really a different ballgame. When we try to spread out and do some fancy stuff, it just really bites us, a little bit. It's not what we need to do. So
looking around other games of interest, Jinx playing Bixby, and they're up on Bixby. The last score that I had heard was 13-3. Jinx up over
Actually,
Bixby.
it's 30-something to 3 now, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
And then Union up against Southlake 23-7 at halftime.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a little bit surprising.
I don't think Southlake Carroll has ever lost 2 games in a row. I think I read that somewhere. You know. And they just lost last week. They were driving to score at the very end, and last play of the game they threw in the end zone and it was incomplete. But this is impressive by Union, Union is a very young team.
Right.
They lost a lot of seniors last year, so I'm really surprised with that score. I'm really actually surprised by this score as well too. I think we have really done a good job in this game here, offensively and defensively. I'm really pleased of what I'm seeing with Coach Walls and Coach Klink. It's really a good half for us, but it's just the score is not where we need to.
Yeah.
I think in a lot of ways we need to get Devin Johnson more active in a lot of things. He's a playmaker. That guy just makes plays.
About 5 minutes left here in the halftime festivities. The Area United Way campaign, they are announcing their area-wide goal here in front of the home crowd of Owasso. Again, Broken Arrow up on Owasso 7-0. And we're going to take another break, and when we come back, we'll look forward to the kick of the second half. Again, Broken Arrow 7, Owasso 0. You're listening to Tiger Football on 97.1, The Animal.
At St. John, you're not the patient in 201. You're a 7-month survivor. You're not the heart attack victim on the 4th floor. You're hero to Ava, Charlie, and Caleb. You're more than a diagnosis or database entry. You're the reason we exist. Our entire staff is committed to making you stronger, It's why Telsons, for 85 years and counting, choose the health family of St. John.
My Contour helps me discover all new sides to myself, like it knows I'm into sci-fi and personally recommends new things I didn't know existed, like intergalactic biohumanoid sci-fi, lovable ogre sci-fi, and whatever this is. I just look for the diamonds, and suddenly, I'm into whole new worlds of entertainment. That's why Contour is TV just for me.
For the many sides of you, there's Contour.
At TTCU, before they make any decision, they ask one simple question. What's best for our members? Take checking accounts. They know it takes effort to move your account, so they make sure it's worth it by giving you and your school $50 when you get a School Pride Visa check card. It's easy to manage your accounts. Here, there, anywhere, and TTCU rewards loyalty. With direct deposit based on your balances, you could earn extra dividends. Rewards? Check at TTCU.
For tiny miracles and superheroes, for beautiful warriors, neighborhood quarterbacks, and family treasures. You're why we exist. For 85 years and counting, St. John has been by your side through every checkup, challenge, and triumph. We're your partner in health. We are St. John.
Alongside SPAB, head coach extraordinaire Steve Spavital. So glad to have you alongside for this season. We have about 2 minutes left here in the halftime. The Broken Arrows back out on the field warming up. And again, the score, Broken Arrows 7, Owasso 0. And, you know, it seems like these halftime festivities, even from the first game on, get longer and longer.
I know,
and
it's long. Let's get this game going on. I mean, I want some football here. You know, one crucial thing that I think I see here in our stats now is our conversions. You know, third down and fourth down conversions are really key. You know, we have a third down. We were 1 of 7 on third down conversions.
Right.
Now we averaged really incredible last year. We were 38% last year. You know, our opponents really averaged 25%. So we're really usually pretty good on third down conversions. But right now, both defenses are playing very well. We're 1 of 7 on third down conversions. They're 1 of 8. So we're not seeing a lot of conversion. We're seeing a lot of short drives, and we're seeing a lot of punting. Each team has had 7 possessions. You know, field position has played an issue a little bit, but you have to do better on our possessions. You know, we've had fourth down, we've had 2. We were 1 of 2 in fourth down conversions. They were 0 of 1. So I just think we need to get Devin Johnson a little active, and we've got to really do a good job. We need to watch what we do on third down now.
Are you a little surprised at all how much they've spread the wealth at running back for Broken Arrow? You know,
yes.
Everybody thought it would be the Jamal Shaw show,
yes.
But Court Lewis showing a lot of pop,
Devin.
and Devin as well, and that's a little surprising to me.
You know, I think they're going to be able to do some things down the line with Devin as far as a lot of the wildcat type formations, where he's the quarterback, running back, and I think we're going to see a lot of stuff like that because he's got the ability. He was the starting tailback as a freshman.
Right.
Jamal was not the starting tailback really, but Devin was such a versatile athlete. We needed him as a sophomore on defense and things, and this kept Jamal really got himself improved and got better at the running back. Now, is Devin as good as Jamal at running back? No. I mean, Jamal is outstanding.
Yes.
The thing that we have to do is we have to take Devin now and utilize him in our offense, which we will down the low end because, these are games where you're trying to figure if our kids can compete, when you get a tough, high-profile game like this crosstown rival. So.
Well, and you see not only Devin Johnson coming in and getting some offensive snaps, but we've seen the same thing. Carter Key has been in a blocking back.
Yeah.
We've seen Gage Kaiser in at tight end. And getting your athletes in position to make plays.
Yeah, and I tell you what we're doing a lot of it is we're running that 2 to 3 tight end type formations. One tight end being in the backfield would be like a Carter Key. Even though he's a fullback, he could be like a tight end. But by doing that, we're setting the front. We're knowing where they're going to line up. That's what's smart about what Coach Walls is doing right now. Even when we get into our spread formation, he keeps a tight end in the game, and that balances you defensively. You have to set your defense a certain way. If you don't have a tight end there, you can set your defense any way you want, direction-wise. But with a tight end, it allows you to know what you're doing. That's what he's doing really good, and I really like the game plan. That's why I'm really surprised with the score right now.
Both teams out on the field. We've got 12 minutes on the clock. We're getting ready to get the second half underway. Broken Arrow won the toss but deferred to the second half. They will receive the kickoff up 7-0. We'll see if they can answer and get a good drive here to start the second half. And again, folks, for those of you listening on the radio, there's so many different ways you can keep up with your Broken Arrow Tigers. Of course, right here on 97.1 The Animal. You can also log on and watch the live stream and hear the radio call on arrowvision.tv. And you can also watch us on Cox Cable Channel 20 and catch the ArrowVision stream live to that TV channel and hear the radio call. I mean, it's just the world, it's just technology everywhere, isn't it? Until it doesn't work. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's going to be interesting when we go to Capel next week and see what happens.
Well, I don't even think they have technology in Texas, do they? I mean,
I don't know.
Everything's bigger and better. The Rams are huddled up along their sideline with their special teams coach, and they break the huddle, and here we go. And
they better have a good kicker.
They better.
Because we've got Court Lewis back here, Devin Johnson, and I tell you, one guy, a little sophomore kid named Corbin Chambers. I'm really impressed by this young man. He's in the up situation. So
Broken Arrow will get the ball coming from the north end zone to the south. Again, Court Lewis back deep.
They, of course, he's at the 10-yard line. They may not be kicking the ball very deep.
They may do that cheese special, that deep
onside. The high onside, yeah. Let's see what they do. No, he's going to kick it deep right down.
And that ball will bounce into the end zone, and the Tigers will set up shop on their own 20-yard line. Again, Mark Fry, Steve Spavital bringing you all the action for the Tigers this season. Kenneth Rumsey back at the station.
That kickoff return team is dangerous, though.
We are.
I mean, with Jordan Davis and Court, Devin, Chambers, gosh, there's some people with some speed back there.
You were never really burned up with speed, were you, Coach?
No, never.
Okay.
Never.
Just checking. I wasn't either. Here we go. Tigers take the field, and they're going to start with Yeager under center. Jamal Shaw back deep. Power running formation, and they're going to give it to Shaw right up the middle.
Yeah,
he bounces, and man, what a great, he hit the hole fast, and he's going to pick up about 6 yards on that initial carry.
He just surfs. He just surfs down in there. He finds that opening and just surfs it. That's what makes him so unique. But we're having our heavy set in here. Carter Key's in here. We've got our tight end, so it's kind of like a two tight end formation.
Here we go. Yeager back, and he's going to give it again to Shaw. He bounces it up the left side. makes a man miss. He cuts it back. He's past the 40, the 45 to the middle,
There
and
you
down
go.
past the 50-yard line. Big time run that time
Atta baby
by
at the 50.
Jamal Shaw.
Atta baby there again. Just running that power formation, giving him the ball. He bounced at that time, you know.
He did.
That's the point. He can cut it back. He can stick it, or he can bounce it. He bounced it, and then when he bounces it and he's in open space, it's hard to get him.
11:44 left, 7-0 Broken Arrow. They're at the 50-yard line. Jaeger under center again. Shaw back. The give us to Shaw. He bounces it off the left side and is going to get about 2 or 3 yards over Big Rowdy.
Yeah, and that's a good point. They're running the ball over Rowdy. You know, all these plays have been to over top of him. So obviously we want to put him, you know, put his massive body on somebody. You know, he's going to have some movement. Let's put it that way.
Absolutely.
But that power game's really working right now.
2nd and 6 from the 46. Jaeger under center. A little misdirection up the middle. Nothing doing that time. They're not going to gain anything.
Yeah, we're throwing a little smoke and mirrors back there now. We're here pretty soon. They got to be careful because we've got a reverse mode coming.
Right.
You know, it's going to be pretty. We're causing the defense to be really sound right now, in all aspects.
10:40 left here in the third quarter. 3rd down and 8 for the Tigers on the 48. The Tigers leading 7-0 early in the second half. Jaeger looks to the sideline for the play. And now the Tigers are going to call a timeout. We'll take a timeout alongside them. Again, 10:25 left now in the third quarter. Broken Arrow 7, Owasso 0. We'll be back in 60 seconds on 97.1 The Animal.
Tiger Threads is the one-stop shop to get all things BA. Whether you're a little Tiger, a current student, a proud alumni, a parent, or just a fan of Broken Arrow, Tiger Threads is taking black and gold to an entirely new level with a variety of apparel and spirit accessories. New items arrive daily in all the best brands, including Nike, Under Armour, Glitter Gear, Hanes, and much, much more. If you can't find something you love, ask our staff. We can help with special and custom orders and are always open to new ideas and suggestions. Tiger Threads is located inside the main high school entrance and is open 10 through 6 Monday through Thursday and 10 to 4 on Fridays.
Back on Broken Arrow Tiger football, Mark Fry, Steve Spavital. The Tigers break the huddle. 3rd down and 8 from the 48-yard line, leading 7-0. Jaeger back in shotgun formation. Man comes in motion. Play action. Pressure comes up the middle. Jaeger does a good job, and then he throws it to the sideline. And I think the refs are looking to see if anyone was around, but he may have been outside the tackle box, Spav.
Yeah, I think he was okay. He made a good play. We were setting up a screen, which I thought was really a good call, actually. You know, setting up a screen play, but they sniffed it out with pressure and forced us to scramble around. And Jaeger does a good job scrambling around, I'm telling you.
Hathorn back to punt, snap back. He rolls to his right and gets off another kind of a shank punt.
You know what's interesting that they're doing this? I mean, I saw Riley Hawthorne in the jinx scrimmages, and he's punting the ball. He just doesn't punt it. He's punting it like 50 yards, it seemed like.
But in a normal
one, you know.
Yeah.
So it's interesting that they're having him rugby at this time.
10-11 left in the third quarter. Broken Arrow 7, Owasso 0. The Rams set up shop on their own 32-yard line.
There's a little bit of urgency now. I mean,
the give off the left side and nothing doing. Great job by the Tiger defensive front. And that run goes for no gain.
That Skylar Haynes, I tell you what, he's going to be somebody to really reckon with. That young man is tough. He's just a junior. He's got a lot of speed. Real impressed by him.
Hudson back and shotgun. Man comes in motion. Snap back. Fake give. Slant route. And caught by number 5 of the Rams, who gives a first down.
Jay Ivey was right there,
Yeah.
though.
He gave the first down signal, even though he was about 5 yards
Yeah.
short of the first down.
Here's the third down conversion.
Here we go. 3rd and 4, 9:23 left. Hudson back.
It's funny, they're tempoing. They got a lot of tight ends.
Snap back, pressure up the middle. He's
Yeah.
rolling to his right.
He's gonna
3
scramble.
Tigers
Yeah, he's
chasing
gonna
him,
throw it
and he
away.
throws it into the ground, and great pressure that time by
Yeah.
the Broken Arrow defense.
You know, once he breaks containment, we're chasing him. He better throw the ball away.
9:12 left here in the 3rd quarter. That's going to bring
Great
up a
job defensively.
4th down and 4 from the 38-yard line, and the Owasso will punt it again, and their punter is going to have to ice his leg tonight. Broken Arrow defense doing a great job to this point in the game. We've got Mr. Excitement back, ready to return. Court Lewis.
There
Punt
it
is
is.
away.
They're going to punt it to him.
He has time to field it. He cuts it up the
Oh,
middle.
there it
He
is.
bounces to the
There
40,
it
makes a
is.
man miss. Still on his feet, and he's going to get across the 50-yard
Wow.
line.
Wow. That
Down.
is awesome.
Down to the 47-yard line of Owasso, and man, we have got an exciting runner.
Boy,
Court Lewis.
He's going to make some things happen this year. Let me tell you, that was good. He is really good.
8:58 left here in the 3rd quarter. Broken Arrow 7, Owasso 0. And now we go 2 receivers out to the left. Yeager back in shotgun. Jamal Shaw in at running back. And
Okay, they froze the count, so now they know that they're putting pressure, so they know where it's coming from.
snap back to Yeager. The give is to Shaw off the right side. Cut back inside. Good hard running for about a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, he was hit. You know, he was hit quickly, but I tell you what, yards after hit. You know, we talk about yards after catch. Yards after hit is another one. That's what makes Jamal so good.
Well, it just wears down the defense. It just
Absolutely.
pours hot wax on them almost, you know, like in the old medieval days.
There you go.
They don't want any more of that.
No, absolutely not.
8:25 left here in the 3rd quarter. Yeager back in shotgun, snap back. He looks to
pressure
his
coming.
left, wide open, and that's going to be enough for
First
a
down.
Tiger first down.
Yeah, they came with a corner blitz coming from the boundary. Corner blitz from the boundary. We picked it up great.
Brendan Franklin on the catch.
Had plenty of time to throw the football.
Tigers move the chains again. Clock stops while they reset the chains. 8:10 left here in the 3rd quarter. Broken Arrow 7, Owasso 0.
Driving the ball now. We're on the 35-yard line.
Yeager back in shotgun formation. Franklin works his way back to the right side. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Now he's set. Yeager looks to the sideline, and now he will check off. And here we go. 7:49 left here in the game. Snap back to Yeager. The give is to Shaw up the middle. He cuts it back inside, and another good hard run of about 4 or 5 yards.
Excellent. I tell you what he's doing with Shaw right now is they're putting him in what they call the pistol formation, where they're putting the running back directly behind the quarterback.
Right.
This way the defense can't set, you know, their defense.
7:23 left here in the 3rd quarter. Yeager back in shotgun again. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Shaw back in the backfield with him.
A lot of cushion in the boundary.
Yeager makes his adjustments, and now he's back and ready for the snap. Snap back. He's looking to his right, and he goes to Brendan Franklin again. Caught at the 30, down to the 25-yard line goes Franklin, and I believe that's going to be enough for another Broken Arrow Tiger first down.
Yes. It's going to be close. We'll see what they have. One official's not giving it to him. Yeah, they gave it to him.
I have faith.
I do too.
All right.
We have faith in the team.
That's
just
right.
not quite sure about.
Here we go. The clock now 6:55. Yeager back, 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Jamal Shaw still back in the backfield, and he is really starting to show his power as he runs against the Owasso Rams. Tigers leading 7-0 here in Owasso. Snap back. Yeager looking to his left. Plenty of time, throws the end route, just a little low, and good coverage that time by the Rams, intended for Franklin again.
Yeah, had a little pressure, kind of altered his throw a little bit. So, but the receiver was there, Franklin was there ready. Just altering that throw a little bit would have been a good play.
Yeager 6 of 13 on the evening, 38 yards.
Yeah,
no turnovers.
Well, we're on the 25, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, snap back. Give us a
Gonna
Shaw.
run that stretch.
Off the right side, and Shaw's
There
gone.
we go.
He's at the 10, he's at the 5. Tigers on the hunt. Touchdown.
Yeah,
Broken
baby.
Arrow. Jamal Shaw rolling down the right side. And once he broke that first tackle, no one was going to get him.
There was no one there. He was clean all the way. That a baby. That was awesome.
That was a great run. Broken Arrow now leading 13-0 with the extra point to follow. Riley Hathorn, and I'm telling you, offensive line doing a great job on that run, and it is just fun to watch Mr. Shaw.
I know, and even Coach Walls was their offensive staff was keeping Owasso, here all of a sudden you're throwing the ball on first down, you're doing things. I mean, you are really keeping them, and they're unbalanced,
Extra point is good by Hathorn. 6:26 left here in the third quarter. Broken Arrow 14, Owasso 0. We'll be back in 60 seconds with more Broken Arrow Tiger football.
It's no secret that Oklahoma schools have their challenges. We all want to help our schools excel, and TTCU has a great way to get involved. Right now, when you open a TTCU checking account with a School Pride Visa check card, you'll get $50, and so will your school. Each time you swipe, they donate. So far, they've given nearly $500,000 to local schools. Together, we can make a real difference for our kids. Cash for you and your school? Check at TTCU.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation and beyond. At Spartan, you don't just...
Back on Broken Arrow Tiger football, Mark Fry, Steve Spavital. While we were away, Riley Hathorn kicked the ball through the end zone, so Owasso will set up at the 20. Tigers leading 14-0 with 6:26 left here in the third quarter. And, Coach, that was an impressive drive by the Tiger offense.
It was great. It was amazing. I love to watch Jamal run.
And here we go, snap back to Hudson, and the give is up the middle, and not much going on for them.
Well, Owasso's in a state of urgency right now. They need to show something, get something going, and our defense is just, they're smelling the blood in the water right now.
They certainly are. 6:19 left. We have a stoppage in play. I believe there's an equipment issue. The Owasso Ram comes off to the sideline to fix his helmet. Owasso has the ball on their own 20, 2nd and 10, trailing 14-0. Here we go, Hudson back in shotgun, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Snap back, he looks to his right down the middle, he's throwing deep, and nothing doing.
No,
Pressure
there's too
right
much
up the
pressure
middle.
on him. I tell you, I feel sorry for this young quarterback, this Troy Hudson right now, because Coach Klink's putting a lot of pressure on him, and he's having some difficulty now throwing the ball. He's altering every throw. He's hurrying every throw. It's really tough on him right now. And they have 3 great receivers.
6:06 left here in the third quarter. 3rd down and 10 for Owasso at their own 10, and Owasso not having any luck either on 3rd down conversions, 1 of 9. Man in motion, snap back. He rolls to his right, looking for a receiver downfield. He's chased by Gage Kaiser, and he just steps out of bounds. Nowhere to go. Great coverage by the Broken Arrow Tiger defense.
Absolutely. So now it's 4th down and long. So this is going to give us great field position. You know, they're punting the ball from their 20-yard line, and then we're going to get good field position here. And we've got a guy in the back that can make something happen. Is Court Lewis.
Court Lewis, number 1 for the Tigers. He's a human highlight reel. And the Owasso punter back at about his own 7-yard line to field this punt. 5:58. It's a low snap. And he gets off a low line drive. It takes a Owasso bounce.
Oh.
Court Lewis fields it at 35. He cuts it up.
He's got it. He's got it.
And we've got a flag thrown
on this side of the field
from the 100 yards away. Felt like the line judge.
I wonder what it was.
We'll find out. But another Court Lewis just showing how explosive he can be with the football.
Oh, he's so dangerous once he gets the football. I mean, there is no way I would punt the ball that young man.
No, and
I would do like we do, rugby it and kick it out of bounds.
Let's see what the call is from the official. We've got a holding signaled.
Holding, during the return, 10-yard penalty from the spot of foul, first down.
So that means we'll get the ball in the 40.
5:45 left here in the third quarter. Broken Arrow 14, Owasso 0. We're going to take a TV timeout, so we will take a radio timeout as well. You're listening to Broken Arrow Tiger football on 97.1 The Animal.
My Contour helps me discover all new sides to myself, like it knows I'm into sci-fi and personally recommends new things I didn't know existed, like intergalactic biohumanoid sci-fi, lovable ogre sci-fi, and whatever this is. I just look for the diamonds, and suddenly, I'm into whole new worlds of entertainment. That's why Contour is TV just for me.
For the many sides of you, there's Contour.
I used to struggle in school, but Huntington helped me with phonics, reading, study skills, writing, algebra,
Chemistry. Calculus.
SATs.
ACTs.
Huntington helped me with
all my subjects.
No matter what grade your child is in, no matter what kind of grades they get, Huntington can help. For over 35 years, our individualized approach to tutoring has helped thousands improve at every level, from basic subjects.
Back on Broken Arrow Tiger football. The Tigers come out and a running play. Jamal Shaw up the middle, and he's going to gain about a half a yard, maybe a yard. We're going to call it 2nd and 9. Tigers leading 14-0 here in the third quarter as the clock ticks under 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the quarter. Yeager back in shotgun formation. Shaw to his right, and he will look to the sideline for adjustments. He walks to the line to give them, and he'll be back in shotgun formation, waiting for the snap. Snap back, low snap. It's picked up by Jamal Shaw, who fights forward off the
makes 2 yards.
left
2
side, and
yards
is
on
going to
that.
make about 2 yards.
Gosh.
What could have been a
disaster.
Disaster, that's right.
But when he gets the ball, there's something always good's going to happen.
Well, and to think that he was able to do that with one hand because he's got a
I know,
cast on the
I know,
other
exactly.
one. So
exactly.
great
Good
job
point.
by Shaw.
Absolutely.
4:40 left here in the third quarter. Tigers up 14-0. 3rd down and 7.
Here's another third down
from
conversion.
the 43. Yeager back in shotgun again.
We're putting okay, they're checking.
Clock now under 4:20 to go. Snap back, he's looking to his right. Steps up, makes a good throw to Brendan Franklin, and that's going to be enough for a Tiger first down.
Great job. Good job. Good catch.
Very good catch. Franklin had to get down and get low for that. And that's a huge 3rd down conversion, Coach.
Oh, we needed that. We only had one prior to this. So, to have 2 3rd down conversions is really important right now.
4:14 left in the third quarter. Tigers 1st and 10 from the Owasso 49-yard line.
Well, we're now in their side of the field. Real crucial right now. I got 4 minutes. Let's make something happen.
Yeager back in shotgun formation. Snap back. The give us a Shaw. He's rolling to his right side. Picks up a block. Keeps running and steamrolls for about an 8.5 to 9 yard gain. Jamal Shaw hitting on all cylinders
Boy,
in the second half.
those linemen are pulling right now. Boy, they're doing a good job. I'd
really
love
are.
to be running behind those linemen right now.
I'd love to see that, Cheese.
Oh, I know. I could. Believe me, I could. Because they are doing a great job up front right now.
They certainly are.
You know, here it is 2nd and 2. You know, we're on the 40-yard line. This is awesome.
3:20 left here in the third quarter. Broken Arrow up 14-0. They've got the ball on the 41-yard line of Owasso. 2nd down and 1. Yeager's going to come under center, it looks like. Play clock, and they're going to have to burn a timeout as the play clock clicked down to 1 second. A good job by Yeager to notice that play clock.
Yeah, really a good job.
Timeout on the field, but we're going to keep it right here with 3:09 left. And Coach Jamal Shaw now 23 carries for 140 yards. He's averaging 6.1 yards a carry, including the 1 touchdown run of 25 yards. And
yes,
as impressive as he's been, and Court Lewis and Devin Johnson, let's talk about that offensive line. They're doing a great job.
Oh, they're doing great. I mean, you got Jamal Shaw that had over 1,400 yards last year, 16 touchdowns. That's not just because he's a great athlete in a lot of ways. He does some remarkable things, don't get me wrong. But those linemen do a great job. And I'm so pleased to see what they're doing. They are pulling with speed. You know, I tell you, with Rowdy Harper, a new young coach that we hired that I coached, and of course Jake Alexander, those guys do a wonderful job with them.
Tigers come back, and Yeager comes under center. And here's a snap, play action pass. He's going deep down the middle to Franklin. And just a little bit overthrown. Franklin had a step on the Owasso Ram defender, and it would have been a touchdown. But just didn't
A little
float
too
it.
anxious,
Yeah.
wasn't he? A little too anxious. You know, just got to get that touch. He'll get that down. He's a young quarterback. Get that little touch in there down the middle. He'll get that down pretty quickly. Boy, I tell you, J.J. Jadamski's done a great job with our student body.
Oh, man,
hasn't he?
yeah.
Man, they are rowdy.
The jungle has traveled. 3rd down and 1. 3:03 left here in the third quarter. Yeager under center, snap back to give us to Devin Johnson, and he breaks it up the middle. Still on his feet, and he's going to fight forward for a big gain and a 1st down for Broken Arrow.
That's my boy Devin.
Yeah,
I mean, we need to do something with him.
2:56 left in the third quarter. Broken Arrow 14, Owasso nothing, and this is a huge drive. If you could go ahead and stick one in and make it a 21-point game.
Oh, yeah. But the thing is, the ball possession now.
Absolutely.
See, we're over 21 minutes of ball possession right now to their 11. So we're really controlling this game right now. We've got 2 tight ends in the game.
Yeager under center, snap back to give us to Devin Johnson, and he's going to fight forward for about a 2-yard gain right up the middle. But, Coach, you called it. They go to that 2 tight end set.
Yeah.
And
I'm telling you, with Jamal and Devin and even Court, those guys are dangerous.
Yes.
I mean, you're not just bringing in another running back. You're bringing in one of the best.
2:18 left in the third quarter. Yeager back in shotgun formation. Single receivers on both sides.
You know, you got 2 tight ends in the game. This is really this is Jamal's game
Here
right
we go.
here.
Snap back to give us to Shaw, rolling to the left side. He fights forward for a yard or 2. It's going to bring up about a 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7.
You know, we got 1 minute and 56 seconds left in this quarter. We've got a 3rd down conversion now. Of our 3rd down conversions, we're 3 of 10. Now, this is real important at this side because we're not in field goal range quite yet.
Tigers break the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Court Lewis in the backfield. Yeager snap back. He's looking. Screen Lewis and Court Lewis. And he can pop this gang. But he picks up a 1st down.
That was awesome.
Great play call that time by the Tigers.
Man, and the perfect guy to throw it to. You know, you can't throw it to Jamal because he's got one hand.
Yeah.
Now, Jamal can catch, but Court, boy, he's a receiver. He's one of our backup receivers.
Minute 33 left in the third quarter. Broken Arrow 14, the Rams 0. Court Lewis stays in at running back. Yeager back in shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Yeager looks to the sideline. He'll make his adjustments along the line and get ready for the snap. Snap back. The give is to Cord Lewis. He bounces it back. And great running by Cord Lewis. He finds a little seam and gets sideways, and he's going to pick up 6 yards. And we have a running back.
He reminds me of Warren Lee kind of in a lot of ways. Warren was so little you couldn't find him, and he could surf in there.
50 seconds left now in the third quarter. Yeager back, snap back. The give is to Cord Lewis again. He bounces it back toward the middle, and he's going to be about a yard short of the first down, and we'll see where they mark it. It may be a first down where they're standing.
It's pretty close, isn't it? It looks like it's going to be a third down. We're going to keep the same personnel group in there. We got
27 seconds left in the third quarter. Third down and 1. Ball on the 14 of Owasso. Yeager back in the shotgun. Low snap. He fumbles it. And now he's scrambling to his right. He's going to fight for the first down. And I think he gets it.
He gets it.
And gets out of bounds.
Man, what a play. What a play by Cade.
Cade Yeager rolling and scrambling all the way to the right boundary, and we thought he was
job.
dead in the water.
Everybody had the angle on him, and he just outran him. I was really surprised. Great job.
And we talked about that, those intangibles of being a coach's son and not.
Exactly. He doesn't panic, does
he? He does not panic, and that's a huge game.
He keeps his cool, yeah.
11 seconds left, Broken Arrow 14, Owasso 0.
I was impressed by him when he was a sophomore.
First and goal to give.
Get those linemen out there.
Cord Lewis, he need to get out of bounds. And they keep
stays in
bounds.
So we're going to change quarters here.
And that'll do it for the third quarter as Broken Arrow leading Owasso 14-0. We'll be back with the start of the fourth quarter in just a few moments. You're listening to Broken Arrow Tiger Football.
For tiny miracles and superheroes, for beautiful warriors, neighborhood quarterbacks, and family treasures. You're why we exist. For 85 years and counting, St. John has been by your side through every checkup, challenge, and triumph. We're your partner in health. We are St. John.
At TTCU, before they make any decision, they ask one simple question. What's best for our members? Take checking accounts. They know it takes effort to move your account, so they make sure it's worth it by giving you and your school $50 when you get a School Pride Visa check card. It's easy to manage your accounts. Here, there, anywhere, and TTCU rewards loyalty. With direct deposit based on your balances, you could earn extra dividends. Rewards? Check at TTCU.
It's all. And at the start of the fourth quarter, Broken Arrow leading 14-0, and they are knocking on the door again.
Well, I tell you, it's a big difference. We got 271 total yards offense to their 81, but the biggest thing is we have 5 of 12 third down conversions right now.
We were waiting to be rejoined by TV Timeout Timmy, as we like to call him, with Cox Cable. And again, you can listen all season long to 97.1 The Animal or at arrowvision.tv to follow your Broken Arrow Tigers. And we are ready to go. Yeager will come under center, I formation for the Tigers.
Second and goal.
And the give it to Jamal Shaw, and he picks his way forward for about a yard to 2 yard gain.
He's so hard to get down. He runs so hard. He's tough. He's just a tough running back.
That's going to bring up third and goal from the 7 yard line for the Tigers.
So here's another third down conversion. The key to this, though, is really it's 2 downs we could have. You know, but we know we can take a chance here because we can kick a field goal if we need to. Because you got one of the best field goal kickers in the state with Riley Hawthorne.
Tigers break the huddle. Yeager under center. Snap and the give. It's a fake to Shaw. And he is sacked back at about the 20 yard line. He just couldn't get rid of the ball. Couldn't let the play develop.
No, they got all over. You could see the boot developing. They're running the bootleg, play action bootleg.
And that will set up a field goal attempt for Riley Hathorn. The ball will be placed at the 18-yard line of Owasso. The hold will come from the 25. Hathorn back. Snap back. The kick is up. And the kick is no good. Hathorn pulled that to the left just a little, and that to not come away with any points there, Coach. That's tough.
Especially when you were first and goal.
Yeah.
You're first and goal there, and then we go 2nd and 9. And then they snuffed out the bootleg pass. That's tough. That's tough. That's red zone. We have to, and typically we are really good in the red zone.
10:34 left in the game. Broken Arrow 14, Owasso 0. Owasso sets up at their own 20-yard line. Snap back, and we've got procedure penalties against the Rams.
Yeah, the whole left side of the line. No, in the red zone, though, last year we were 79% when we got into the red zone. We scored 79% of the time. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for really an inexperienced team at that point.
Right.
So it's real crucial when you get in there that, you need to come out with points.
That'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Rams. Puts them back at the 15. First down and 15. The play clock is under 10 as the Rams break the huddle. Shotgun formation. Hudson back. Here comes the snap. He's looking.
Pressure.
Here comes pressure. Gage Kaiser up the left side, and he's going to be hit and sacked. And it's a fumble. And the Broken Arrow Tigers recover. And the ref is calling it down. What a big hit.
Really, that was Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis came off a block. He blitzed first. Gage widened it and then came underneath and had to hit. Gosh.
And he hammered
him.
Hudson for sure. But the ball popped loose. The ground cannot force a fumble.
So is it still Owasso's ball right now?
There was a illegal formation penalty called against Owasso.
So all of that for nothing.
But that penalty is declined.
Correct. So it's second forever.
Second.
They got the ball at the 6-yard line, 7-yard line.
2nd and 23. Snap back. Hudson looking to his left. He's going to throw it to the deep outside. He's got a man open, but they do not connect.
No.
Great coverage out on the boundary by
Brady
defender.
Jones. Brady Jones. You're not going to mess with Brady. Brady's he's a 2-year starter. I mean, this little guy is really good, really unique in what he does.
10:13 left. Broken Arrow 14. Owasso 0. 3rd and 23 from the 7. For Owasso, the snap is back. Hudson looking down the middle, and he overthrows his intended target. And the Rams will have to punt from their own end zone. Great job by the Tiger defense. And we have a Tiger defender slow to get up. That's Izzy Tristan, but he is on his way to the sideline. Izzy is a warrior.
Yeah, he's too tough. He's too tough to lay down on that field. No, but had a good job. If he would have caught that ball, Michael Willis would have put a pretty good hit on him right there. Still would have been short yardage, but this was a great series right now.
Court Lewis back to return, and he's standing at the Owasso Ram 35-yard line.
I know.
Owasso punting from the back of their end zone. It's a good snap and a good punt, but Court Lewis is going to have time to set something up. He's at the 40. He makes a man miss, makes another man miss. Helmet comes flying off, and he fights forward to the 35-yard line of Owasso, and we've got a playmaker in number 1.
Why would you punt the ball to him?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not the smartest man in the world, but there's no way I'd be punting him the ball, because bad things are going to happen every time he touches it, which he has proven already.
9:56 left in the game now. Broken Arrow up 14-0. and they spot the ball at the 36-yard line of Owasso, and the Tigers break their huddle from the sideline and will make their way to the far hash, and they will set up in shotgun formation. Jamal Shaw back in at running back. Yeager under shotgun. The give is to Shaw off the right side. He cuts it back, still spins forward for a gain of about 7 yards. Great run again by Jamal Shaw.
That line's getting a big push. This is really good. The field position, if we notice, this half has been unbelievable for us.
Here we go. Tigers, 2 receivers out to the right. Yeager in shotgun formation. The clock ticks down to 9:27 left in the game. 2nd down and 3 from the 29-yard line of Owasso.
They're going to put some pressure on. They're putting some pressure.
Shaw runs up to the right side, makes a man miss, and he's going to pick up another Tiger first down.
We did a great job sealing the edge on that play. You know, they're moving the line completely towards our direction, but sealing that one guy really gave us the corner. You can't give Jamal the corner. You give Jamal the corner, bad things are going to happen.
1st and 10, Broken Arrow from the 24-yard line now.
This is unique right now. We got Jordan Davis in the game at tailback. He is unbelievable at tailback. Sometimes I'm not so sure he's not the best one we have.
Well, let's see what happens.
He's really good.
Yeager back in shotgun. Davis lined up behind him. Here comes the snap. The give is to Jordan Davis, and he shows some speed getting to the corner, and he'll pick up about 5 yards on the carry.
He makes things happen. He's real deceiving. But, you know, he's a defensive player. So, you know, you're going to find Cade is going to tell him what to do at times, which I've had to do that at times, you know, in my coaching times. But he's a great young man when he touches that football.
9:05. Davis will stay in the game. Yeager in shotgun. The snap is back. The give again to Davis. And he is rolling to the right and has plenty of room. He'll be step out of bounds just right on the first down marker.
Yeah.
And that will be, I believe, another Tiger first down.
Yeah. I wonder why they're – I mean, he's a great running back. I wonder why he's in the game.
Here we go. 8:59 left. 1st and 10 from the Owasso Ram 14-yard line. Davis stays in the game at running back. Yeager back in shotgun. Here's the snap that gives to Davis again off the right side. Davis fights forward for about a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, this is where sometimes you got to tell your running back, just, hey, you can't go anywhere, just go down.
Yeah, he's standing up high once he gets hit.
And then he's going to get hit, stripped. You know, there's a lot of things can happen when you really strive and go for the other yardage. Sometimes you got to say, I just had enough.
Davis checks out of the ball game. Tigers are in the huddle. They break the huddle. We got Court Lewis, number 1, now in at tailback. Yeager in shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the left. Here comes the snap.
Look at the threat of running backs. I mean, you got Devin, you got Jamal, you got Court, you got Jordan Davis.
Yeah.
I mean, my gosh.
Owasso takes a timeout with 8 minutes and 17 seconds left. They're trailing Broken Arrow 14-0. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in 60 seconds with more Broken Arrow Tiger football.
At St. John, you're not the patient in 201. You're a 7-month survivor. You're not the heart attack victim on the 4th floor. You're hero to Ava, Charlie, and Caleb. You're more than a diagnosis or database entry. You're the reason we exist. Our entire staff is committed to making you stronger. It's why Telsons, for 85 years and counting, choose the health family of St. John.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation and beyond. At Spartan, you don't just study airplanes, you're surrounded by them. Some 40 at our flight campus, another 20 at our technology campus. This is a college where you can pilot.
Back on Broken Arrow Tiger football. 2nd and 6. Here's the snap. The give is to Court Lewis. He's going to bounce it, and he's going to score. Tigers on the hunt.
Oh, this is great.
Court Lewis with a touchdown.
You know how excited that young man is? Look at him. Look at him. He's excited because he just moved in from
sprinting
Owasso.
to the sideline.
I know, he moved in from Owasso. Look at this. That is so awesome.
Now he's going over to the jungle.
Yeah.
To thank them. And Court Lewis has made a name for himself in the very first game as a Tiger. Seconds left in the game. Broken Arrow now up 21-0 over the Rams, and Coach, really the second half has just been dominated by the running game of Broken Arrow.
I know, we're wearing them down. I tell you, that was so neat watching Court run across the field up to the jungle, you know. We got to watch them, though. There's a lot of vine swinging up there, you know, that jungle. I think, you know, no vine swinging allowed.
Rushing on the night, Jamal Shaw, 27 carries for 155 yards and a touchdown. Court Lewis, 11 carries, 52 yards and a touchdown. Devin Johnson, 5 carries, 30 yards and a touchdown, and that's a good night. 240 yards rushing for the Tigers. Here comes the kick. We're going to kick it deep, and it will be fielded at the 1-yard line, and they're going to run it right up the middle. Comes the Owasso Ram, and he's going to break it all the way up to about the 34-yard line. And that almost popped for a touchdown, Coach.
I tell you, by us running the football so much, Coach, we're getting a lot of possession time. You know, 27.
Yeah.
We've doubled them. We've doubled in possession time, which is so crucial. And we're really doing a good job in our third down conversion. Now, defensively here, man, we've just completely shut their offense down. So this is what's exciting with Broken Arrow football right now.
8:03 left in the game. Broken Arrow 21, Owasso 0. Coach Klink would love to pitch a shutout in his first game.
Well, he's going to be able to put a lot of pressure on him because they have to throw the football.
Snap back, Hudson throws to the middle. Feet gets tangled up with the Owasso receiver, no penalty. And
Jay Ivey just does a fabulous job there. He's a 2-year starter there. I'm telling you, we've got him.
Yep. 7:58 left here in the game. 21-0 Broken Arrow. Owasso 2nd and 10 from the 34-yard line. Hudson back in the shotgun. Snap is back, and the give is up the middle for a short gain of a yard or two. And that keeps the clock rolling as well, Coach.
Yeah, we got them off guard so much here. Owasso doesn't know what to do. They're trying to figure out how to keep it in there. Coach Klink's going to put pressure on them. We're forcing them to throw the football because they're down by 21. They're having a hard time.
Hudson back in shotgun formation, and it looks like the Broken Arrow Tiger coaching staff is going to call a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 7:41 left in the game. Broken Arrow 21, Owasso 0. You're listening to Broken Arrow Tiger football.
Tiger Threads is the one-stop shop to get all things BA. Whether you're a little Tiger, a current student, a proud alumni, a parent, or just a fan of Broken Arrow, Tiger Threads is taking black and gold to an entirely new level with a variety of apparel and spirit accessories. New items arrive daily in all the best brands, including Nike, Under Armour, Glitter Gear, Hanes, and much, much more. If you can't find something you love, ask our staff. We can help with special and custom orders and are always open to new ideas and suggestions. Tiger Threads is located inside the main high school
Oh, Southlake went up.
Back on Broken Arrow Tiger football, 7:35 left in the game. Broken Arrow 21, Owasso 0. While you were away, Owasso tried a deep pass down the right side. That was incomplete. It brings up a 4th down and 8 from the 36-yard line. And Southlake Carroll, coach, is now up over Union 34-30 as they've come back in that football game.
They just came back. They have never lost 2 games we talked about. Now Court, he's on the 35-yard line. If they punt him the football.
Snap is back, and the punt this time is away from Court. And a really good punt this time by Owasso. Is it going to roll
Put it
down
inside the 10-yard line.
all the way to the 10-yard line. And Court Lewis needs to just get away.
Yeah.
He was trying to do a little
That's
acting
his old.
in there.
That's his old teammates. Well, the smart thing is they didn't kick him the ball.
Yep. Back on Tiger football, experiencing some technical difficulties. I blame it on a hurricane somewhere in the world. I'm sorry that we've dropped a couple of times. 7:23 left here in the game. Tigers up 21-0. Tigers have the ball on their own 10-yard line. Jamal Shaw in at running back. And we look for a heavy dose of Mr. Shaw to give us to him off the left side, and he's going to get about a 2 to 3 yard gain.
Now this is the furthest possession start we've had, I think, in this half. Probably in the game, but this half we have always been towards the 50 or in their field position most of the time. We're putting a lot of 2 tight end formations in there. Now we're at 1.
7:17 left in the game. Yeager back. The give us to Shaw. He bounces it off the left side and then back to the middle, and he's still on his feet before he was drugged down at about the 14-yard line.
So here's a 3rd down and 5. 3rd down and 5 situation.
Clock ticks under 7 minutes left in the game. 3rd and 5 from the 15. Late substitution by the Tigers.
We're doing a good job of that. You know, we call it the 5th quarter type stuff. You know, we're winding the clock down. We're
7 seconds left on the play
tempo.
clock. Yeager snap back. He's going to look to throw over the middle. The pass is caught, and that's going to be enough for a Tiger 1st down.
That was a great call.
Couldn't see who caught the ball. It's Brendan Franklin on the catch.
Yeah, coming
9.
underneath. They had to flex a little bit, came underneath the formation and made a play.
Hello. .6:28 left in the game. A big 1st down pickup there by the Tigers. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Snap back to give us to Shaw. He goes off the right side, then bounces it back. Picks up about 2 yards and keeps the clock rolling as we will click down under 6 minutes to go before this next snap is taken.
Well, we're wearing them down pretty good right now. Like you said, it's 6 minutes. You know, here we are second. We're getting 3 or 4 yards a shot, if not more. Here it is, 2nd and 7.
Tigers break the huddle. 15 seconds left on the play clock. 5:50 left in the game. Yeager makes his adjustments along the line. Devin Johnson in at running back. And the give will be to Johnson right up the middle. He finds a little space and he makes a man miss. He spins out of a tackle and he's going to pick up a 1st down, Coach.
That's what he does. That's what he does. Look at it. They're got a lot of Owasso players getting up pretty slow right now because we're banging on them pretty good. But I'm telling you, with Devin Johnson, he's going off limping a little bit.
5:30 left in the game. Broken Arrow 21, Owasso 0. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Yeager under center. He takes the snap. Play action pass, and the ball is batted down. They fake the handoff to Cord Lewis.
Yeah, running the bootleg pass. I'm telling you, I'm impressed with Owasso by stopping the bootleg pass.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a hard, difficult play this early in the year to stop, and they have stopped every one of ours.
They certainly have.
And that's a big, crucial, play for us because we were able to run the ball so well.
Yeager back, snap back to him to give us a Cord Lewis off the right side, bounces it back inside. Tough sledding, and he'll go for no gain. And we've got a flag on the play.
Is he a little chippy?
Might be getting a little chippy. Discussion taking place. Some of the Ram defenders are slow to get up, and now number 51 for Owasso goes back down.
Yeah, this is Eric Herring's crew, very experienced crew.
Here comes his announcement. We've got an injury timeout on the field. We'll keep it right here.
Official timeout on the field.
And I saw the ref signal to the line judge that there will also be a face mask penalty coming against the Rams when the injured Ram player is taken off the field. 5:10 left here in the game. Broken Arrow 21, Owasso 0. Mark Fry, C. Spavital. Folks, we'd love to see you come out and support your Broken Arrow Tigers on Tuesday nights as we bring you Tiger Talk with head coach David Alexander. It's every Tuesday night, 6:30. And we come to you live from Louis in Broken Arrow. Louis is just off the Broken Arrow Expressway and the Lynn Lane exit. We get the privilege of kicking off the coaching carousel on the Animal every Tuesday night. We hope you come out and join us for that. And again, next week we travel to Texas to take on Capel. And if you can't make it down for that game, again, so many ways that you can follow the Tigers right here on the Animal. Kickoff coverage will start at 7 with the pregame and the kick at 7:30. And then you can join us at about 7:20 for Arrowvision.tv and Cox Cable Channel 20. We look forward to bringing
I'm excited
all that
about that.
I am too. I'm going to eat some barbecue. I know that.
I know, Capel is a good football team, good program. Going down there is going to be really a great experience. I know we have the Jungle's going to go. We have a lot of buses that are traveling down. It's just going to be unbelievable to have our band, which is one of the top in the nation, and what JJ has done with our student body is fabulous, and we have a great product to bring them, and I'll tell you what, it's going to be a fun weekend.
I just couldn't believe that you asked for a limo to drive you down there. I just think that was a little over the top.
Did you?
Yeah, but we got one for you, Coach, whatever it takes.
I know. It'll be awesome. I would rather have one of those Sprinter vans because it's hard to get up in and out of those things.
5 minutes left here in the game. Yeager back in shotgun. The give is to Cord Lewis right up the middle, and he bangs it forward for about a 5-yard, 6-yard gain. And Cord Lewis has been impressive tonight, Coach.
Yeah, we just crossed. I know he has in all phases. He's a receiver. We saw him catch the screen, running the ball, and then of course on the punt returns. Gosh.
322 total yards for Broken Arrow to 75 for Owasso in the game. 4:35 left. Yeager back. Snap is back. The give is to Cord Lewis off the right side. He's got some room, and he's going to be very close to another Broken Arrow Tiger first down. He's going to be about a half a yard short.
I tell you, we're doing such a great job of milking the clock.
Absolutely.
Here it is, 4 minutes left, but we're just slowly moving it. We got a 21-0 lead. This is fabulous work right now by Broken Arrow Tigers.
The clock now goes to 4 minutes left in the game. Broken Arrow up 21-0. Ball at the 42-yard line of Owasso. Yeager back with Cord Lewis. There's the snap back to give us a Cord. He goes right up the middle, bangs it forward for a pickup of about 6 yards. And that's going to be another Broken Arrow Tiger first down. And that will be the 23rd first down for Broken Arrow.
Yeah. What's our ball possession now?
We are at 27-21 to 13.
That's great. That is awesome. You controlling the ball.
We want to thank our
Just
man
keep
Skip
it.
Hyde for these incredible stats and updates.
What he
makes
does is
even us
unbelievable.
look smart.
I know. Well, we're really keeping them unbalanced right now.
Snap back. Tigers keep it on the ground.
That's Jordan Davis again in
Jordan
there.
Davis in. He's going to pick up another Broken Arrow first down. Broken Arrow up 21-0. 3 minutes, 23 seconds left in the game. And I tell you, Coach, second half especially, just a impressive effort on both sides of the ball for the Tigers.
Our coaches did a great job at halftime at getting the adjustments needed because we have dominated this entire second half.
Absolutely.
Now we're starting to enter the red zone now.
Jaeger back, snap, and give again. And look at him go. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Great speed.
I tell you
along
what,
the right side.
He's good. He is good. Now, we have averaged last year 79% of the time in the red zone we have scored. 79% of the time.
And Jordan Davis just showing that
I love this kid.
The fourth running back.
I know.
Pretty amazing.
You wonder why he's in there.
We have a
But
final,
I love him.
Final score from Union. South Lake Carroll holds on to beat Union 34-30.
They came from behind to win that one.
Here's another run. Jordan Davis. Look at the move.
This is my guy.
He makes
right
another
here.
man miss, and I tell
That's
you what,
my man.
He is impressive. 2:57 now left.
You gotta
in
love
the
him.
game. Jordan Davis.
Yeah, but you know, like I say, he's a defensive player.
Right.
He doesn't practice offense that much. So sometimes you got to tell him, hey, get the ball and run here. And he's got that ability to do it.
Clock now 2:39 left in the game. Broken Arrow up 21-0. Jaeger back in shotgun. Here's the snap. The give is to Jordan Davis, who stumbles as he tries to get the ball.
Yeah, we had a
And
little
he goes
confusion
down.
there. Had a little confusion, which is going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to happen this early with a defensive player playing in the backfield. So we got Court coming in now.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and 8, 3rd and 11, excuse me, from the 14 of Owasso. 2:10 left in the game. Broken Arrow up 21-0 on their way to an impressive opening win of the season.
Yeah. See, we're 2 of 3 right now in the red zone. 2 of 3 possessions now.
And here we go. Cord Lewis back. Jaeger waiting for the snap, and we're going to get a procedure penalty.
What are we going to get here, Coach?
Procedure penalty on Austin Vickers.
Now, with Court in the game, do you think we're going to get a screen pass?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know what you were asking.
Well, I was telling you, Coach Fry, are we going to get a screen pass?
Listen, that's why we pay you more as a color commentator.
Well, last time he was in the game like that, in 3rd and long, we ran a screen.
I think they're just
And
going
he made some things happen.
I think they're just going to hand him the ball.
You think so?
Whoever wins this gets a big gulp or something. And the give.
There we go.
Is the Court Lewis off the left side. He's going to stay in bounds. Does a good job of doing that.
Now we need to kick a field goal here, and let's get this thing in here. Riley needs to punch it through so we can have some confidence in there.
1:20 now left in the game. Broken Arrow 21, Owasso 0. 4th down and 16. Ball on the 18-yard line. The offensive unit for now stays in.
Yeah.
And they're just going to run the clock down.
Yeah, that's good.
18 seconds left on the play clock. And now the game clock is at 1 minute.
So they're going to milk the clock right here. It's a good play. Good play by the coaches.
3 receivers to the right. Jaeger back in shotgun formation. And we're going to get the delay of game call.
Yeah, 47 seconds left. Boy, I tell you, Coach Fry, it's a pleasure working with you.
Yeah,
I tell you what, we've had fun.
Absolutely.
This is going to be a fun year because this is a fun team. It's a fun team to watch.
Well, and the Aerovision guys, they make it fun in their own
know.
right.
I know.
For sure. All right, here
They
we
do
go.
a fabulous job.
Jaeger back in shotgun formation. Low snap. He's going to scramble to his right, and now he's looking for a receiver downfield, and he overthrows just a little bit his receiver out on the boundary, and that will turn the ball over on downs to Owasso with 40 seconds left.
This is a great job by the Broken Arrow coaches. I felt like their game plan coming in here They knew it was a very important game. Obviously, from losing to them last year, and it was not going to happen this year. I'm telling you, they came focused. They had a lot of great practices this week.
We're back.
Good job, guys. Great play calling, man.
Yeah, let's go. 21 seconds left in the game now. Owasso snap back. They give the ball right up the middle, and that should be the final play of the game as we tick down now to 10 seconds left. Again, it's going to be a 21-0 victory for your Broken Arrow Tigers.
So we're 1-0 right now. They always say 1-0, that's what you want to be, going down into Capel.
And the play clock ticks down to 0. And again, a very, very impressive victory for the Broken Arrow Tigers. Coach Alexander and his staff did a great job in preparing and making those adjustments at halftime. And now we can set our sights on a big trip to Texas. And we'll talk a little bit about that in a few minutes. But Coach, just quickly, what stood out to you in the game tonight?
Able to run the football. I mean, we controlled the game by running the football, and that is so crucial. I mean, we didn't throw the football that much. We didn't have to.
Right.
But just running the football, and great call playing by Coach Walls, you know, and setting up like some screens and things. But I'm telling you what, we had them off guard the whole night. You know, they were unbalanced, you know, because of what we were able to do. You know, mixing things up, the types of runs, the types of formations. Very impressed what we did.
I would agree wholeheartedly. We'll take a final break, and when we come back, we will take a look at the final game stats and wrap this one up from Owasso. You're listening to Broken Arrow Tiger Football.
At St. John, you're not the patient in 201. You're a 7-month survivor. You're not the heart attack victim on the 4th floor. You're hero to Ava, Charlie, and Caleb. You're more than a diagnosis or database entry. You're the reason we exist. Our entire staff is committed to making you stronger. It's why Telson's, for 85 years and counting, choose the health family of St. John.
My Contour helps me discover all new sides to myself, like it knows I'm into sci-fi and personally recommends new things I didn't know existed. Like intergalactic biohumanoid sci-fi, lovable ogre sci-fi, and whatever this is. I just look for the diamonds, and suddenly, I'm into whole new worlds of entertainment. That's why Contour is TV just for me.
For the many sides of you, there's Contour.
At TTCU, before they make any decision, they ask one simple question. What's best for our members? Take checking accounts. They know it takes effort to move your account, so they make sure it's worth it by giving you and your school $50 when you get a School Pride Visa check card. It's easy to manage your accounts.
Steve Spavital, and let's take a look at the final game numbers. Total yards, 360 for Broken Arrow, and the Broken Arrow defense held the powerful Owasso Ram offense to 83 yards in total.
I mean, that's a good way of putting it, because that is a powerful team.
It absolutely
I mean,
is.
like we said, that's a team that's made the semifinals 4 of the last 5 years.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not a bad football team. They're well coached. They have great players. To hold them to a total 83 yards, under 100 yards, is remarkable. That is just a great job by Broken Arrow defense of doing that. You know, but we still have to reduce the number of penalties. You know, we have 8 penalties for 69 yards. We need to really do a good job on that. But what I was impressed of, which we talked about the first half, we were so bad on 3rd down conversions, and we about hit every 3rd down conversions coming in the second half. You know, we were like 1 of 7, I think it was, and now we were 7 of 16. So that was really a big factor, I felt like, as far as the 3rd down conversions. But But, you know, we ran 83 plays in this game, 83 offensive plays, and that's why, you know, to their 43, and that's why the possession of 34 minutes to 13 minutes was the big factor. We had the ball the whole game, and especially in the second half in great field position.
Absolutely, and when we got the ball in great field position, we knew what to do with it. And again, all of the three featured running backs each had a touchdown. Jamal Shaw ends up with 30 carries, 164 yards, and a 25-yard touchdown carry. Court Lewis, 16 carries for 67 yards and a touchdown. Devin Johnson, 6 carries, 38 yards, a touchdown. And I tell you, Yeager, our quarterback, finishes 9 of 19 for 65 yards. But what I loved, what I saw out of him, he never got rattled. He never seemed to let the game get bigger than what he was doing right at that moment.
He was just cool. He was just cool at what he did. I mean, he was fundamentally sound. You know, he did things right. You know, we didn't have to throw the ball that much to begin with because we ran the ball. If you think about our stats, I mean, we ran the ball for 295 yards and we passed for 65. So we controlled the game with the running game. But the passing game was there. There's a lot of them we did our boots and they handled them very well, you know. But he was smart, like you said, of throwing the ball away, doing things, and not taking the big hits. You know, he really kept them off guard.
Well, we will tie a bow on this one and look forward to a fun trip down to the Dallas-Fort Worth area next week as we take on Capel, and we will bring you the action right here on the Animal and on ArrowVision.tv and on Cox Channel 20. Kickoff is scheduled for 7:30. That is, if we can get the ArrowVision crew away from all the barbecue joints down in Dallas. You never know. But that should be a great
That's
trip.
where I'll be.
I know. That's where we'll all be.
I
And
know.
hey, it takes so many people to get Spav and I through a game. We want to thank Kenneth Rumsey back at Command Central for producing on the radio side. We want to thank Andrew and Will and all the gang with ArrowVision for producing on the live game feed as well. And we want to thank you for always listening and supporting Broken Arrow Tiger football. And Spav,
it's going to be a great year.
It was a lot of fun, Chief.
Yeah, it's our first time.
All right, that's going to do it.
Many.
From Owasso, again, your final score, Broken Arrow 21, Owasso 0. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week, everyone.